So, good evening, YouTube. We are about to fight. Well, we're about 6 minutes away from kickoff. Currently watching on Now TV. Other TVs are available. But yeah, it's a big game. The starting 11's out. We've gone with Leno in goal, a back four of Maitland-Niles, Socrates, Chambers, and Kolasinac. Midfield, Torreira, Guendouzi. In front of them, Pepe, Martinelli, Mesut Ozil, and Aubameyang. That is probably as good as we could do. Probably the best 11 we could have picked. Yes, I am including Ozil in that. But yeah, it's probably the best 11 we could have picked, to be honest with you. Their 11 is Ederson in goal, Mendy, Walker, Otamendi, and Fernandinho at centre-back. They've then gone with Foden, Rodri, and Gundogan. And then a front three, Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling, and Jesus. So yeah, both benches ain't great. We've only really got Lacazette and Saka that could possibly come on and do something. They've only really got Mahrez and Bernardo. That's about it, really. I'm still sticking with my 2-2 prediction. Tottenham won in stoppage time. Vertonghen scoring in the 91st minute. Man United held at home by Everton. Duncan Ferguson's turned results around very quickly. They got a win last week against Chelsea, and now they've drawn at Old Trafford. So they're doing all right, and they're hitting form just as we're about to play them. So yeah, typical, isn't it? Always the way. Thank you to everybody in the chat room already. Thank you, VP, for your early donation. Appreciate that, mate. Big up yourself. I went for rum and coke in the end rather than Estrella. Rum and coke tends to chill me out a little bit. Beer gets me a little bit bloated. So we're going to go with the rum and cokes. Hopefully we're going to sit back and we're going to witness a decent performance. And listen, even if we don't win, if we play well and we match them all over the park, I'll be happy with that. As long as they put the work rate and the desire in, yeah, it don't matter. Well, it does matter, but it doesn't necessarily matter if we don't win the game. Listen, they're a fantastic team, even with all the injuries they've got. That's why they're back-to-back champions. They're obviously not going to win it 3 in a row because it looks like Liverpool have already wrapped it up. But it won't be bad losing to them as long as we play well. Yeah, and it's no shame in losing to Man City. But I just want to see the lads go out and put a performance in. And yeah, hopefully we can do that. Lee, stop underrating Ozil. He is still improving, and in my eyes, is still a world-class talent. Improving. Come on, bruv. What are you talking about improving? Man's not improving. He's got worse, bruv. He's declining, and he has done for a long time. Not looking forward to the game, says Ryan. Well, listen, it's not going to be an easy game, is it? Let's be honest. I still think we'll lose. I don't know why. Evening, Omar. Ben, they're out in force, boy. He's a 31-year-old talent. It's a bit like Jesse Lingard, isn't it? He's a young talent. Do the voice, Lee. Do the voice. But yeah, listen, the players are walking out onto the pitch. I'm probably going to be about 45 seconds behind. Chig will be joining very soon. He's got the link already. Yeah, we're just watching the players come out onto the pitch. They're about to line up. That flag that's going around, that's sick, that flag. Massive, great big flag. So yeah, I'm pumped for this. I'm proper buzzing for this game. It's the nervous excitement, though. I don't know what's about to happen. And yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Let's be real. If we can get a win out of that, that'll do us a world of good. It'll do us a massive, massive turn because we've been in proper poor form recently. Obviously, we got the result the other night to qualify us from the group. Bear with me. Chig sent me a voice note. He probably can't get in. 1 second. Right, so Chig will be joining us any minute now. So yeah, he'll be here shortly. I'm looking forward to it. I genuinely am. I'm really, really looking forward to this game. I'm not as confident as I might have been had we come into this on proper form. But listen, we've got a win in our last game in the league, and then obviously we drew in midweek or late week to. Well, let me turn that down. But yeah, we drew in midweek as well, which got us qualified out the group. The draw is tomorrow. I'll be doing a live stream for that draw. It's at 1 o'clock my time, so it's midday your time, UK time. So yeah, I'll be doing a live stream for that. That will replace the 9 o'clock stream. There will be no 9 o'clock stream tomorrow. So it'll just be that stream for the Europa League draw. And then I'll be doing my 5 o'clock stream. After that, I'm going to enjoy my evening. So yeah, but yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I don't know what's going to happen. They could either come out and turn it on and slap us 5 or 6, or you never know. Arsenal could go and get a victory. Who knows? Let's just hope that they all turn up and play properly, because a lot of them have got to owe us a performance. Seriously, a lot of them have been poor all season. So yeah, it's gonna be banter. Says banter stream, says Georgie. Enjoy some banter. Says Liverpool never walk alone. Evening to you. I have a bad feeling about this game, says Frank. Evening, mate. Some of your comments are jokes. Seriously, you lot make me laugh, man. Is Ozil starting? Yes, he is starting. We have gone with Leno, Maitland-Niles, Socrates, Chambers, Kolasinac, Torreira, Guendouzi, Ozil, Pepe, Martinelli, and Abba. Literally, Man City are about to kick off now. I'm probably, like I said, about 45 seconds behind. So yeah, they're literally just kicking off now. And yeah, let the fun begin. Chig's late again. Come on, he's on that Niger time. He's always late. I'm late. He's late. He's always late. I can't read that comment, but that's funny. Mendy's going to turn into a prime Roberto Carlos. Well, listen, that's the point where I look on the pitch, Mendy and Walker, where I think we can get some joy. They love to bomb forward, yeah, and maybe that could be where Pepe and Martinelli do the damage, because I can't see us overpowering them in central midfield, but down the wings definitely. Like I said, they bomb forward a lot, so yeah, that could be the place where we go and target. But obviously, we do need to be clinical when we get our chances as well. Go on, son. Go on, we're in here. Go on. It's it. Oh, mate, we nearly scored straight away. Who was that? Martinelli. Corner. Jeez, it started lively already. My God. I love Martinelli, man. His work rate and his desire is just relentless. He should have slipped Aubameyang in, though, really. He probably should have slipped Aubameyang in instead of taking the shot himself. But that's a good start. Crossed into the box. And it's away. Man City have cleared the ball. And Man City have cleared it. So yeah. But yeah, that was a good start. Good start in the opening minute. That's what we want to see. We want to see more of that. Yeah, that's the benchmark. He's set the benchmark for the game now, Martinelli. He did that the other night against West Ham as well. His work rate's just ridiculous. And they're in our box. Jesus. And it's 1-0. Just like that. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. We started off so well for 1 minute and now we're losing. Best midfielder on the planet, Kevin De Bruyne. It's going to be a long day, boys. It's going to be a long day. We've had our 1 minute of fun, and there we go. What a finish, by the way. That was quality. Who was that run through? That was a ball as well that they played into him. What a finish. That was a sick goal. Technique on that. Well, I don't know why Kolasinac was ducking. Oh my God, he actually ducked. What a wimp. Oh my God. I don't think he would have got it anyway, but why are you ducking, mate? Why is he ducking? Don't get it. Why do our players duck? Take one in the face. Unbelievable. Literally could have scored in the first minute with the first attack. And then 45 seconds later, they go up the other end and De Bruyne puts them 1-0 up. It's like, it's going to be a long day. That run ball is going to be finished quick. Yeah, it probably is. Thank you, VP. Appreciate that, mate. But yeah, it probably is going to be finished quick. And it's not going to be it's not going to be an easy day, is it? Let's be real. We should have scored. Martinelli probably should have laid it off to Aubameyang. Although, listen, you can't fault him for taking the shot. He worked hard to do that in the first place. Let me mute Chig for now. And yeah, they go straight down the other end and they score. Santa Claus Arsenal. It is the season to be jolly, unless you're an Arsenal fan. Madness. Unbelievable. Chig, do you want me to mute you, mate?
No. We're good.
Yeah? You sure, yeah? Yeah, did you see the goal? Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it from the very start, man.
Martinelli
was unlucky. Had a good chance. They counter-attacked more or less from that corner. And best midfielder in the world. Simple as that.
Told you, he is the best. What? I'm just watching a replay of it again. What's Kolasinac doing though, man?
To be fair, Chambers should have done better. You should have cut out
100%.
I'll be the first one to say that.
The thing is, when you look at the replay of that goal, yeah, I don't think Kolasinac would have got it, but why is he ducking? Like, why are you going like this? Why are you making yourself smaller? You make yourself bigger. Oh, they nearly got in again then. But seriously, mate, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Well, it's not a disaster. Let's keep it 1-0 for now, and let's just see what happens. I think if their head goes down, then we could get a pasting. I think if we can keep it like this, let's just see where we go from that. But yeah, I think so many people switched off for that. Even Pepe to a degree, and I love Pepe, but let's be honest there. Okay. Classic. Look up. That wasn't a good ball though. Still.
What minute you on, Chig?
6:05, 6:06, 6:07.
You're ahead of me. But I've got it on Now TV, so I don't need to worry about trying to find one.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're still paying for that.
I don't actually know if I'm paying for it or whether they just.
I've forgotten.
Yeah, I don't even know. They sent me an email the other day saying, we know that you're in Spain. I was thinking, how do you know I'm in Spain? Yeah, we know that you're in Spain. We'll give you, you've got another week free. They said another week of free Now TV before you, no, you've got another week of free Now TV. But if you want to continue using it abroad, you must use it in the UK after this week to then be able to use it abroad again. Yeah, and I was like, how do you know I'm in Spain? Like, how random. Big Brother's watching, baby. Everyone's watching. Somebody's setting an account out. Granny Voice Lee.
Brilliant.
Chambers already in trouble. I don't want to see what's going to happen in, say, 70th minute. It'll be dead by then. Well, it's not looking good right now, is it? Worst defence in England, says Man from the Orient. Well, I don't know. Bolton can rival us for worst defence, mate. They're clueless. They are. They have an IP address. Oh, I see. That's how they know I'm in Spain. Yeah, very smart.
Here we go. Counter attack. Martinelli. Oh, straight there. Oh, come on. We're having chances, I ain't gonna lie. We're having chances.
I'm just watching a replay of the goal again. Like, who was even marking him?
No one. It should have been Kolasinac.
Like, why are you not marking him? He's the best midfielder on the planet, and you're just leaving him unmarked.
Oh.
And Callum Chambers has just given the ball away again. Obviously, I'm a little bit behind you, as you know. I've just whipped across into the box. Jesus Christ. We got it out.
Martinelli's our best player at the moment.
Well, he's been our best player this season. Yeah. Bro, he scares the life out of him. I'm just watching. Oh my God, I'm just watching that run he just done. Pep's bosh. I'm just watching that run he just done. Bro, he had him fumbling, boy. Yeah, he was running backwards quick time, that guy. Was it Kyle Walker he was up against? Yeah, he had him scrambling, mate. And that's the thing with Martinelli, yeah, is that he will make you go the other way every time he gets the ball. He will literally just go, right, we're going forward. Stadium's empty, bruv. That's because we're crap. And people have got...
I thought you were going to come up with a smarter reason.
No, that's probably because we're crap and people have thought, you know what? Yeah, it's right near Christmas. We're playing Man City. We're going to get piped 6-0. Let's just stay at home. We'll do a bit of Christmas shopping. Do you know what I'm saying?
I mean? Strike it. So you know who's behind you, yeah?
He's behind you.
Oh, no, he's watching. Come on, you guys. Watch your offsides. Let's see who's in the chat room. By the way, for everyone who's wondering, why am I offline? Just having dinner, and then I'll come on the camera. I'll say dinner, late lunch. Because I watched UFC until like 6 in the morning. I got up at like 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, you should have told me, man. I could have come on the stream with you. I was up until about 5:30. Like
oh, is it?
Yeah, I was up till 5:30 my time, so that's what, 4:30.
Ah.
Yeah, you should have said, man. I would have jumped on. And then I set an alarm for 10:30. I thought I'll have 5 hours kip. Yeah, and I slept through it, and it snoozes itself after it goes off for a minute, doesn't it? Yeah, I slept through every single snooze as well. I didn't even like it; just automatically snoozes after a minute, don't it? And, yeah, I slept through all of them and woke up at 12:30, 11:30, something like that. I saw loads of tickets on sale on Twitter. Sorry, I'm an exaggerator. Evening, Emily. Hope you're good, darling. Hayley, good. Yeah, I'm very good. Alex, thank you, mate. I hope you're good. Kevin scores, Ozil doesn't. Well, listen, there's only one number 10 on the pitch, mate, and that's the one that scored the goal, which I keep telling everyone is the best number 10. In fact, he ain't probably even a number 10. He's everything, isn't he? He's got everything, man. He's playing right wing. Like,
instead of getting involved in country politics, now we've lost the viewing of that country because of his comments.
Don't even get me started on that. That's why I've stayed out of it, mate. I've just stayed out of it. Yeah. I'll probably end up getting suspended from YouTube if I start, so I'm not even going there. But yeah, it's not been a great start, has it?
Oh, collect that. Well done. Because every time KDB gets on the ball, I'm nervous.
You wait till he starts whipping in them balls first time, not even looking, bruv. 1 yard out tappings.
Pouring out some rum because I need it for this game.
Are you on the rum as well, yeah?
No, right.
What rum you drinking?
Cockspur.
Nice. Dark rum, yeah?
Yeah, bruv. I don't mess with that white rum, Tim.
Yeah, that's not the one. I can't even lie, mate. That mashes you up.
When I was a kid, of course, but no, not. I'm too old for that now.
Red John says that Arteta gets to witness firsthand how hard the Arsenal job is.
Well, that's why he doesn't want it no more. They asked him recently, "Oh, do you still want the Arsenal job?" He was like, well, I'm just working on a day-to-day basis right now." So I think he's already been told that, listen, you ain't getting the job. What do you
think about Freddie's comments the other day? Yeah, I don't know if you see it. I put the quotes up on my Insta the other day where he said that it's up, like obviously it's up to the club, but he wants to get some more backroom staff because he's only got Mertesacker and somebody else. Can't remember who the other guy is. And they're not really doing.
It's desperate for Gilberto to come in, isn't it?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, and that they're not doing that, which would suggest that they are getting a new manager, right? Is it going to be Arteta? But then Arteta's saying no, and distance himself. But Pep said he won't get in the way of him going, and he is the red hot favourite. And it's probably a case of, well, let's get this game done before we give it to Arteta.
Unless it's Poch, purely on the listen, mate, I'm with you. But looking at it, because apparently United have distanced themselves from the idea of Poch. Apparently they had some sort of meeting that didn't go well. So he's now kind of distanced himself away from it. So apparently the Arsenal board are quite keen on Poch.
Well, you put in the group today the last two. Was it you that put it in there? It was
Yeah.
the last two.
Nuno and Arteta.
Yeah, Nuno and Arteta were the last two. The final two candidates that have made it through to the final. It's almost like The Apprentice, isn't it?
It is The Apprentice. They wanted an Apprentice-style interview, which only Arsenal would do some crap like that.
We're the only big club that are acting like a small club.
Yeah.
Pepe roasted Phil Foden. Bye, bruv. That's it. And he's caught it. But yeah, 700 people watching this live. I don't know how many likes there are because I'm watching this on my phone. So do drive the likes up. That would be nice. How's the cold, Lee? Still not 100% gone, mate. It's driving me mad. I've had it for about 3-4 weeks.
That's why I'm on the run, just to get rid of this cough.
Exactly.
Here's the deal.
You're fired, says Alex. Well, let's hope it ain't Arteta, mate, or Podge. I don't want either of them. I've seen people all week saying to me, yeah, but how do you know? How do you know what Arteta's going to do? He's sat next to Pep. Yeah, that's like every single person.
2-0.
Jesus Christ.
We're getting smoked. KDB assist, Sterling goal.
Oh, is that another assist for the best assister in the Premier League? The assist king?
Actually, it might be a Jesus assist, to be fair. Hold on.
I'm going to see the goal in a minute.
I know that KDB peels to the left. Just showing a replay of it. KDB picks up the ball from halfway, puts it into Jesus. Jesus back to KDB. KDB peels on the left even more.
I think I'm about to watch the goal now. It was Pepe that gave the ball away. We're pressing.
Oh my gosh, brother! What are you defending? What are you defending? He just peels. He literally just steps away from Sterling. It's not even like Sterling moves.
Oh my! I've just seen it. It weren't even difficult for De Bruyne, really, was it? Let's be real. To whip that, it was just easy for him, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get piped. I ain't gonna lie.
Pants down time, baby. It's pants time. Pants down.
Someone get the Vaseline. It's that time.
Well, one thing's for sure, and barring a minor miracle, we won't have to see troops running around Times Square in his pants.
Small blessings, I guess. Small blessings.
Mate, what is Kolasinac doing? I'm just watching the replay, the third replay, yeah? I mean, oh my God, he's just ball watching. He got sucked, and then he's trying to stick it on Callum Chambers. No, bruv, you got sucked into the ball watching.
Exactly.
And let your man duck 10 yards off of you.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong. Should the ball have got that far? No. The players were surrounding De Bruyne and Jesus. I don't know what happened, but at least look after your man. Do your job.
Why are you ball watching? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. It doesn't matter what coach we bring in. These players are uncoachable. In the long run, we are effed. Thank you, S.Teov, for your donation and your spot on my
Simeone could coach them. I'm telling you that now.
Well, yeah. Do you know what? He'll just beat the shit out of them. Let's be real. I swore.
You know what I mean?
Why did I swear, man?
You will always beat me with a. Sorry, I will always beat you when it comes to the swearing thing.
24 minutes.
Non-swearing.
It took me to it. Evening, Joanne. Hope you're good. Good point. Yes, no pants show. You want to see the no pants, yeah? Oh dear. We're not going to go down that road.
I was going to say, please let's not go down that road. We want to encourage our female viewers, listeners to stay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Mate, this is going to be a long, long afternoon.
Look, Sterling twining up players. I'm going to bring an old school word back. Twining up players.
I see that Jose's team won in stoppage time today.
I knew you, brother. I was waiting for you to say that. I
told you about Jose, man. Told you about Jose.
I told you, 18 months, he's always amazing. The first 18.
To hire him for 18 months.
I must admit, though, I mean, this is where the Arsenal board are dumb. You guys actually wanted Jose, and it still took you time to dither. We have no hope. If that's who they actually wanted. Well, if we have any chance of coming back into the match, we can't concede anymore, and we absolutely have to score in this first half at least. At least one. Just deliver it straight back in, Ozil.
He's not Kevin De Bruyne, mate. He won't do that first time. He'll take a touch and then
You take a touch, yeah, I know.
slow everything down and let them all get back into play. That's what he normally does. Seriously, mate. Thank you, Jonathan, for your donation. I've had to turn it off. This is going to be a long night.
Do you know Jonathan just tapped out?
Like, he's just done that. I've had enough, bruv.
I'll put my son there to something more useful.
It's like, yeah, he'll just sit and watch us, man. He'll just sit and watch us instead. Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate it. I thought Ozil was on the bench. Well, that's probably the best place for him, mate.
Should be the best place for him, yeah. He didn't get into my starting lineup, let me tell you.
He didn't get into mine either. I put Willock there.
See, I didn't put Willock only because he's been dead last 3 games.
Yeah, but you know what? He's got the legs to get up and down and run around and actually press what Ozil do. He gets the ball. He does that stupid little stuttery run where you know he's going to drop a right shoulder and then go on his left. He does it every time. Yeah. It's just like, it's so predictable, man. He's so, like, I'm not going to get on his case because it ain't all about him. Yeah. But at the same time, people say, why are you always on his case when it's not always him? The reason I get on his case is because he's the highest paid player. Yeah. And people tell me he needs pace in front of him. Well, he's got 3 players that have got pace. He ain't done nothing towards them. He did nothing against West Ham. But he had a hand in the goals. I'd expect him to have a hand in the goals. He's a midfielder. Like, how far back does this go? Does it go all the way back to the centre back and the keeper? Like, you know, Torreira had a hand in Martinelli's goal. You know, it's just
Ozil's dad had a hand in the goal.
Mate, Ozil's dad gets a pre-cum assist.
Quite literally.
Yeah, exactly. Go make a coffee and come back. And I'll go make a coffee and come back, and it's 2-0. I'm done with this team. No cojones, no heart, no ball, no manager, shit players. I'm gone till August. Bruv, you've missed a trick there. You should have put I'll be gone till November. That's a bad yeah, that's a bad trick. But listen, thank you for your donation, DJ.
One of my favourite all-time songs,
that is a proper tune. But no, man, it's hard to watch, isn't it? It's not easy, man. It's not easy. And what can you do? Genuinely, what can you do? 111 likes, 918 people watching this live. So please do stick a like on the video.
918 people sense a pasting. That's what's happening.
You know what I'm saying? I've put your Instagram link in the description, baby.
Hey. Thank you, bro.
You're welcome, man. Your channel link's there as well. So anyone who's not subscribed to Chig, go and do so. Anyone who's not following Chig on Instagram, fully go and help him out. How many followers you got on Insta, Chig?
3 away from 300.
Oh, come on, man. We need to get that through 500 today. One until it's done. Do I have to bust the Jaeger out? No, we're never doing that again.
No,
we're never doing that again. Ozil is bigger than Arsenal, says Mohammed Ahmed. Well, okay, mate.
I don't know if he's trolling or not, but that is what certain fans really think.
No, he genuinely believes that, mate. Like,
okay.
No, he believes that. Yeah, that's why we're stuck with the guy.
Don't worry, mate. You can take that off. It's just a stub finger. Don't worry.
Ozil is
looking at his hand like something's happened to it.
What do you think of the Robbie Simon Jordan debate? Says Red John. I've been through that about a million times, but I'm seeing as you asked so nicely. I will go through it again. Most assists this season. Oh, look, Kevin De Bruyne. Shock. Kevin De Bruyne, the assist king. He's already got 10 this season. But yeah, to answer the question, I think they were out of order, him and Jim White. They made themselves look like a pair of mugs. And some of the questions they were putting at Robbie were just a disgrace. So yeah.
I heard what you said. Did Jim White actually tweet out an apology or something?
He put out something along the lines of, I've let myself down with the way I carried myself this morning. Saying along them lines. It wasn't really an apology. It was just him saying, oh, he realised he made himself look a prick.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
but I've said this before and I'll say it again. Yeah, he is the most dramatic person in the media. Yeah, he's so with everything he does. Yeah, it's like before that. Yeah, before that, it was before Robbie got on there. They were talking about WhatsApp groups, and he was going, "They're toxic. They're toxic." Well, delete your WhatsApp then. Like, do you know what I mean? And they were talking.
WhatsApp if it's that bad.
They were talking about Alan Pardew moaning that the players were in a WhatsApp group when he was at Newcastle or something. Yeah, and I'm like, well, does it matter that they're all slagging you off in a WhatsApp group? If you don't know that they're slagging you off, who cares? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I've got news for you. A lot of workplaces have WhatsApp groups.
Bro, if people have what we did in our WhatsApp group, Jesus Christ, I'll be in jail.
That's right. My word. If people were put in our WhatsApp group for football. Wow.
Stop blaming Mesut Ozil, people, defence is to blame. Well, defence starts from attack, mate, so he is part of the problem. So there. But yes, Kolasinac for me, fully.
Pepe just took somebody's soul there. Who was that? Mendy? Pissed.
Yeah, look, I'm just watching Martinelli tracking back again. Look at the work rate and the hunger of Martinelli, yeah? And anybody who wants to come here and tell me, oh, don't blame Mesut Ozil, don't blame him. Watch that 18-year-old boy today, yeah? Don't watch anyone else, just watch him, yeah? That
big up
is
McManus.
Every single player in that team.
Big up to McManus for his donation. Mesut Ozil's doing what he does best. Soddle.
Evening to you, mate. Yeah, just watch Martinelli. Just watch him. When he hasn't got the ball, just watch him, yeah?
Just watch
that is what every single player should be doing in our team. Ozil haters, he can actually buy you. Bruv, listen, he ain't going to shag you, mate. Yeah, get over yourself.
Do you know what I mean? He's not going to see this comment. He's not going to.
Do you know what? The one thing I've really regretted, right, in my time supporting this football club is not getting a selfie with him when I had the opportunity, because I could have fully stood and talked to him for 5 to 10 minutes, yeah, in the underground car park. That was when DT and his son got the pitch up, and I said, "Nah, fuck you, man. I'm going to stay in the car." Yeah, and he was like, "No, come on." I said, "No, I'm just going to sit in the car." I said, "I don't want a picture with him." I really regret not doing that, because I could have triggered all of these little Ozil teams, man. Yeah, every single day when they start hyping, I'll just post a selfie. Yeah, unlucky. Yeah, but you never know. I could get that opportunity
again. Try that.
Up again.
Oh, go on, Quentin. Go on. No, you ain't getting that. Even I wouldn't give you that. I'll be honest. Oh, that's a poor cross.
No, I'll just go and park in the underground car park again. I'm coming back for 3 weeks. I can go and catch a game if I want. Just park underground. I know one of the bods underneath who directs the traffic and stops the players and stops the traffic on the Hornsey Road. He follows me, so yeah, big him up, because he fully told me and gave me the heads up that Aubameyang was coming, and
I'm going to let you say my man's name.
Yeah, he stopped Aubameyang, yeah, to let the traffic go on the Hornsey Road. He got little walkie-talkies and that, yeah. So he was like, Ozil's coming. I was like, bro, I nudged DT. I was like, listen, get your boy out and get a selfie with him, yeah. I was like, I'm staying in the car.
Say my man's name.
That was actually funny enough against Man City last season as well. First game of the season. But yeah, there we go.
Say that donator's name.
Richard Gwilt. Thank you for your donation, buddy. I appreciate that. And I'm going to Jonathan Antwi Bossiaco.
Okay, impressive.
Yeah, come on, bro. Okay. Come on, bro. That's me, boy. I ain't got much rum yet. Come on, bro.
Big up to you, Jonathan.
Thank you for your donation, mate. The only place I want to see Arsenal right now is FIFA 20 career mode. I feel sorry for Martinelli and the other youngsters who are keen. They should all leave and move to clubs that care. All right, listen, I said this the other day about Martinelli. Thank you for that. I appreciate that, mate. But yeah, I said this about Martinelli the other day, yeah? If he's got anything about him, he'll leave. Yeah, he'll leave. Because, let's be real, he's already our best player. And he's been here since the summer. Yeah, it's mad. He is actually our best player and has been all season pretty much. So, yeah. Thank you again. You got that one. Yeah, come on. Come on. I'm pretty good with names. Not all names.
I butcher names. I ain't going to lie. I can read anything else.
I butcher as well. But African names, I'm pretty good with them.
Yeah, I'm impressed, actually. With African names, generally, you are quite good with them. It's mine and Ola's influence rubbing off for you. That's all.
Look at this. I'm going to kick this muppet out of my chat in a minute. Yeah, you don't even go to games. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Let me find him. You don't even. You don't even go to games. Fake fan, bruv. You do realise that you're on my stream and you're not at the game. Yeah. You do know that you're not at the game, and I know that you're not at the game because you wouldn't get a signal in the ground. Yeah. And you're sitting in my stream, knocking one out, giving your undying love to a player who's been finished for 3 years.
Unless you're in VIP, you don't get signal at the ground.
Yeah, unless you're in a box, you ain't getting nothing. Yeah, you get Wi-Fi in the box. If you ain't in a box, he ain't at a game, man. He probably don't even live in England. He's trying to mug me off. Muppet. But yeah, this is kind of depressing, really, isn't it? 2-0 down. Lee has so many haters, it's hilarious. Bruv, they're not haters. I keep telling you this. They are not haters. They are fans. Because guess what? Love me or hate me, they can't ignore me, which is why they're here. Yeah.
Plus, they're more obsessed than actual fans.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's jokes, man. It is proper jokes. I'm done with this club, says Mod Fazli. Bruv, a lot of people have been feeling like that for a long, long time, man. And the thing is, I said this, right Man City off at your peril. Yeah, because they can literally turn up and slap a team 5, even with that. And if you look at their team on paper, let's be real here, yeah? That team's still miles better than our team. And that's not even 11. Like,
look at Martin Petrov's comment. I love that. I had to highlight it.
Can't see it, man. 5
p.m. Martin Petrov.
I'm not a real fan. I'm just sat here knocking one out to you, Lee. Laugh my ass off. I've always wondered how many people actually do that, you know. Yeah. I'll have a laugh, innit? Otherwise, we're just sitting here crying watching this. Jesus Christ. Are we allowed to laugh today, Chick? Because we're losing.
No, we're not.
Are we allowed to do that? Is that profiting off a loss again?
I forgot to send you that memo.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you're fake fans. You're profiting off a loss. Yep. Okay, mate. Well, we've lost 5 times. So it's not really a great business model, is it? Imagine if you only did profit off losses. We'd probably have to go and support Bolton because they lose every week.
Do you know what I mean?
Lead the haters. Yeah, this is the thing, Ben, yeah? 90% of the people that don't like what I say are literally 14-year-old kids that wank over Mesut Ozil. Guendouzi fully dived. Yeah, I just see that. He actually did.
Yeah, it looked like he dived, to be fair. It looked like he threw himself to the ground.
Our centre-backs are letting us down with both goals. They were nowhere to be found. Once we get... The comment's gone. Jesus Christ. Once we get right centre-backs, the team will improve. Well, listen, we've been saying that for a long time, mate. Yeah. Once we get Aubameyang, that's it. We're going to do this. Then we get Pepe. Oh, we've got the best front 3 in Europe. Yeah. Now it's let's get better centre-backs. I'm not having a pop at you, by the way. I'm just saying.
It's not just centre-backs. It's everything.
Mate, look at Kolasinac on both goals, man. Yeah, look at the centre-backs. Look at Kolasinac on both goals. Nifty 2-1-2. As for that little Toby, mate, don't even mention his name in my chat, please. The geezer's a clown.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, you don't want to. I fully blocked him as well. The guy's a muppet, man. Most clickbait merchant on YouTube who supports every single team on the planet. Yeah, just an absolute joker.
Like Emily says, Pepper's just chilling. Yeah, he's slouched in the chair, like he's just relaxing. Like, yeah, we got this. I tweeted this last week. I said, don't worry, City. If you need a win, Arsenal will gift wrap one for you next week. And that's exactly what we've done.
Santa Claus Arsenal, baby.
That's exactly what we've done.
The real Arsenal is back again, says Ryan. Can we rage quit this game, says Burak. If the players actually walked off the pitch, it'd just be a forfeit 3-0, innit? We might as well do that. Just walk off it, save us the embarrassment. We'll just pack up shop now.
You know what I mean?
Ian, I'm very good, mate. I'm very good. Thank you, buddy.
Big up to you, Ian. I saw your comment. Thank you.
This club is finished, needs to be torn down and build the houses again and start from scratch. The only way our once great club can recover. Well, this club's been in decline. Genuinely, if you strip it back and look at it properly, we've been in decline since we sold our soul and left Highbury.
Big up to the Manus. We're so pony. I'd rather listen to my missus. I'd rather listen to my missus talk about our wedding than watch this crap. This club is a joke. Well, congratulations to your
when you get married, man, I see your Instagram the other week that she said yes. When are you getting married, man? I'm going to go and watch Home Alone. It says still at West. I don't blame you. They're sick films, man. Which one? Out of the three, obviously three's dead. Yeah. So one or two. It's got to be two, isn't
it? To be honest, I know two is a better made film, but one is a better made film, but two is the best one for me.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'll go with two.
I saw some idiot say three was better. I'm like, hey.
Who was that just got hacked down and done a triple somersault in a roll? Who's getting booked here? Rodrigo. What's his name? Oh, look. Look, fucking, I swear to God, Kolasinac, man. The guy is just a clown. He has two good games and then fully slips back into... And you watch, right? There'll be people out there tonight on Twitter going, we missed Granit Xhaka. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, 1000%. Yeah.
Yeah, we know who they are as well, Chig.
Yeah. Some of your more well-known Twitter handles and YouTube channels.
Yeah, the hipsters of the fan base. That's what I like to call them, the hipsters.
Also, AFTV, to be fair, let's be real here. I think there'll be some people on there. Well, you're head of the fan base, for example.
We don't miss Granit Xhaka. He's pony. I can hear myself, by the way. I don't know what you've done. Over 1,000 people watching live. They've come to see us fully cry. Midfield is a joke. Thank you. We are Arsenal. Thank you. Somebody who agrees with me. It is not just about our defence. Yes, our defence is crap. It's the midfield. Look how hard Man City's midfield works compared to ours.
Torreira's having a dead game as well.
Exactly. All of them are. Guendouzi, Torreira and Ozil have done absolutely nothing. And to be fair, I don't like Ozil. He's probably been the best of them three. Yeah, and even that ain't been great. Let's be real.
Yeah. At least he's gotten the ball, I guess.
Well, that's the thing. He's not hiding yet. He's trying to get the ball. As soon as it goes 3 or 4, he'll start hiding because that's what he does.
That's what he does, yeah. While we're still in the game.
While we're still in the game, he'll have a go, won't he? As soon as it goes 3 or 4, that's it. It's game over for him, and he'll just start missing.
He'll just basically start recycling the ball, passing backwards, that type of thing.
Yeah. Oh, mate. We are rubbish, aren't we? Games like this make you wonder what we've been doing in training all week. So true. Yeah. It's so true.
But this is where I also blame Raul and his cronies, because to me, you see this situation. All right, you ain't giving Freddie his staff. Then why don't you bring in the person who is going to manage this team and give that person their staff? Because you wonder what is going on in training. Yeah. Right now, it looks like Kolasinac's injured.
Get Saka on.
Yeah, going to have to get Saka on.
Play him at left back.
I'd quite like to see if he can actually play. Oh, he's coming on. I'd quite actually like to see if he can play at left back. So this will be a good.
Look, apparently he plays left wing back a lot for the under
23s,
or whatever it is. Yeah. So that's probably why he looked naturally good there the other day. But
and he was brilliant in that position.
Now we've got no fit left backs available in the club. This is going well, isn't it? This is going well. Yeah, really good. We've got Man United and Chelsea coming up soon. Everton away. Oh, yeah, I just see that. Yeah, he twisted his ankle. That's him out for a few weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks minimum.
Yeah, he's proper jarred that. I just see, he got it caught in the turf. I just see that. That's him out for 2 to 4 weeks.
To bed. Thank God the tank is off.
Thomas the Tank. If you don't know what Granit does, big up yourself, Tyrone. We have no left back or right backs.
Do you know what I mean?
Same old Arsenal. Same old Arsenal. It's mad. Per Mertesacker saying to him, listen, just go on the pitch and just 2 foot Sterling.
One time. Where's Lichtsteiner? Ricken, do you not know that Lichtsteiner left in the summer?
He's on a wind-up, bro. I'm glad you got his name right, though. You normally call him Rankin.
Rankin sounds better. Sorry, Ricken, but it does.
Yeah, that's a name, bro. Come on.
We don't know that. It's a one-name situation. It could be a nickname.
Thomas the Skank. Thomas the Skank, you know.
So that's a big boy goal.
It's
3-0.
Oh, it's 3-0 now. It's now 3-0. Ozil plays better on Fortnite than football, says at LM Studio. Well, listen, I haven't got Fortnite, so I don't know. But yeah, Aubameyang's already given up. He ain't even pressing anymore. I just see him jump in the air as if to say, what's this? I haven't seen the goal yet. Aubameyang's not even pressing. I'm back into the centre and he's just jumping around.
That's one of the three. One of the three.
Well, I'm just watching Aubameyang again. Look, what is he doing? I'm watching him. He's not even pressing the guy. He's not. I'm still watching him. He's walking back. He's walking back into our half. Oh, Ozil actually attempted to press Foden. Then Jesus Christ! Remember this day. Look how easy they get through us, man. Oh Jesus Christ! He's too good, man. He is too good, and De Bruyne. Left foot as well, you know.
You know what makes that hard? I knew as soon as you shake that up, that was going on.
Yeah, man. Bruv, he's got such a powerful shot, but he's so precise with his shooting. It's mad. It's actually mad. We are crap.
Tell you what, if it gets much more, I wonder if Freddie will last the weekend.
Bruv, Jesus Christ, this could get embarrassing. What did I say, yeah? What did I say on my preview and in my streams yesterday? Yeah, let's not underestimate Man City because they could turn up and fully slap past us. Yeah, well, they're halfway there. We are so crap. Seriously. Freddie out. Oh, mate. All this proves is that we do need some kind of direction. We need an overhaul of squad personnel. We need players that want to fight. Like I said to you, right? I'm not blaming Aubameyang for that goal. There was a long way to go, right? But Aubameyang is standing there as they're tippy-tapping it around their back four, yeah? Not once did he press them, yeah?
Yeah.
Now watch when it's the other way around and we're passing it around our back four. Sterling, Jesus and De Bruyne are honest, mate, to the point where we're passing it in and around our 6-yard box, yeah? He's standing there, not even pressing. I'm watching him again.
Look,
I'm watching him again.
Oh! They almost scored a fourth, you know. Leno had to pull a big boy save onto the post.
I'm still 40 seconds behind that, yeah? I'm watching now. Look, Ozil's not pressed him, and now he's jogging back. Aubameyang's still walking.
Wow.
Oh, this is just a joke, man. What? Do you know what, right? I mugged off Tony Cascarino the other day, yeah? Right? He said that Aubameyang and Ozil were the laziest 2 players in the team, yeah? Right? And I said...
Yeah, he wanted us to get rid of him, didn't he?
Yeah, he said, get rid of him, he's lazy, right? All based on this, yeah, he's right. He's right. He's not even pressing, bruv.
Wow, Jonathan.
I'm watching him again, bruv. He is stood in the centre circle, not moving.
Big up to you, Jonathan. £20 donation. Wow. Amazing.
Mate, that save from... Oh, my God, what a finish that would have been if De Bruyne had buried
right?
He's
Jonathan,
the best midfielder in the world, mate.
Jonathan says it's been... I've just been reading the chat, and when will fans realise it's not just the players, managers, or the board, it's everything mentioned, and then some. This has been made due to the procrastination of throughout the last 13 years.
Nice. Big up yourself for that donation. I appreciate that, mate. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, monster donation. Thank you.
But, my brother, I just see that Leno save on a replay. What a save.
It's a big boy save, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Just coming back to what Jonathan says, yeah? He's absolutely spot on. This has been coming since we've moved from the Emirates, mate. Yeah,
of course.
And this is why I blame a lot of our fans, not all of our fans, but when we're sitting there going, "Oh, St Totteringham's Day. Oh, we finished above Tottenham." What is that? The benchmark? Yeah. And it's like, our fans sit there and laud it up that, oh, we finished above Tottenham. Well, guess what? We can't even do that anymore. Yeah.
Oh,
and it's been coming for a long, long time, man. It's been coming.
Do you know what they're playing? They're just playing attacking, counter-attacking football. They're not even really playing typical Pep football here. It's not like build up.
Chig, I'm watching them now. Yeah, as soon as we get the ball in, look, and they forced us into a mistake from Maitland-Niles. Now they've got the ball, and what are we doing? It's gone back to their goalkeeper. Yeah, nobody's pressing. Aubameyang stood still again. I swear to God, bruv. I swear to God, he's winding me up.
Big up to you, Dean. I can't wait for Arteta to take over us and not get better. Raul out, fraud. Big up to your $4.99 donation, mate. Appreciate it.
Thank you for that, Dean. Look, seriously, mate. I swear, just take Aubameyang off. Take him off. Get Lacazette on. Take him off.
I didn't think it was possible to see a worst half of football that Arsenal's played this season, but I've just seen it.
Bro, I'm not even joking, right? I've watched Aubameyang for the last 7 or 8 minutes, yeah? Right? He hasn't touched the ball, yeah? And if he has, it might have been once in that 7 minutes, yeah? Right? But he ain't even moving. He's literally just walking around. As they're passing it between the two centre-backs, he's just going from side to side, 10 yards in front of them. How about going and engage him, man? Get him off. Get him off. Yeah? And this is why I get the ump when people start cussing me when I say I'd sell him. Yeah, look at what Jesus is doing. Look at what Sterling's doing. Look at what De Bruyne's doing. Yes, I know they're quality players, but apparently Aubameyang's world class. Yeah, that's what I keep getting told. Right, so
he's an excellent goal scorer.
Aubameyang. Yeah, he's a great goal scorer. Now tell me what he does off the ball, apart from standing still. Yeah, nothing.
Oh, is it 4? Oh, Saka with a good defensive block on Foden.
Oh my God, mate.
In fact, Saka did well to recover that, actually. Oh, I think Uber's mind is already in Real Madrid, so sell him now. Sell him now.
I can see in our play, I've stopped watching. Says Denver. Thank you for your donation, mate. It's hard. It's hard to watch. Gabonese says Georgie.
As I was thinking about his next fortnight tournament, so.
I'm watching Aubameyang again, yeah? They've got the ball with their centre-back. He's just trotting around, right? So what he does, he's not pressing you and running at you. He's just jogging 2 yards up, and then they pass it to the next centre-back, and he'll jog over that way. He's not engaging him. He's just literally going side to side. And that is exactly something that Mesut Ozil does a lot, yeah? Right? To be fair, Ozil has actually pressed a lot better today, yeah? A lot better, right? Aubameyang's been a disgrace in that first half. Absolute disgrace. It'd be interesting to see how many times he's actually touched the ball in that first half. Yeah, and this is the thing, right? When people go, oh, but take him out the team, we'll be bottom of the table. Are you stupid? Yeah, a striker would be taking his place, so we wouldn't be bottom of the table, would we? Seriously. The mentality and the mindset of some people, man, is just hilarious. It's like Pep Guardiola came into Man City, Aguero was already bagging goals for fun, and he went, you need to work harder off the ball. He kept playing him. 2 games later, he's still not working hard off the ball. All right, bruv, bench. Yeah. He then puts Jesus in, who at the time was, 18, 19? Yeah. Jesus comes in and goes, bang, bang, goal, 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 goal. Yeah. Now watch Aguero off the ball. Yeah. One of the best players, best strikers with and without the ball. Yeah. Aubameyang's just trotting. He ain't even trotting. He's literally walking. Embarrassing, man. And it's embarrassing that, again, an 18-year-old boy is our best player. It's embarrassing, man. The thing is, like I said, it's no great... I said this before you came on air, yeah? I said it's no great shame losing to Man City, right? But at least go out with a fight.
I said that. I said that on my own preview. Like, I don't even necessarily mind that we've lost to City. Just don't get disgraced. Don't get embarrassed.
Put a fight in, go for it. If you lose by a couple of goals, but you've had a go...
Right, cool. We all know they're a better team.
All right, big up Vartan for your donation. De Bruyne teaching the best number 10 in the history of the world and the universe. Position, F him off. There we go. What did I tell you about De Bruyne? I've been telling everybody about De Bruyne. He's light years ahead of Ozil, even when Ozil was apparently in his prime. Yeah, the geezer is an absolute baller. Scores absolute screamers. He should have had a hat-trick, barring a great save from Leno. Yeah, he set up Sterling's goal. He's best player on the pitch. And he is pretty much 9 times out of 10 when I watch him. Yeah, when was the last time our number 10 was the best player on the pitch, full stop? Not blaming him. Yeah, I think he's actually played all right. Yeah, I think he's actually probably been our best midfielder in central positions. But seriously, man, this is just hard work.
Big up to everyone that is watching. How many people are watching, Lee?
1,366 right now. Take Aubameyang off, says Smoking Gunner. Arteta's thinking, no thanks, I'll stay at Man City. Please do, stay there. Don't want him. Pepe Laka Abba is better than Liverpool's front three. Where's that comment got? Front three was what that was once said. That's from a Liverpool fan. Big up yourself. And this is the thing, yeah? This is what winds me up with Arsenal fans. We've got the best front three in Europe. Really? Really? Is that a thing? We've got the best number 10 ever to have played football in the history of football. Really? Yeah, really. Oh, Torreira, he's an absolute beast. He's the best defensive midfielder in the league. This is stuff that our fans have said, by the way. Yeah. Oh, if you don't understand what Granit Xhaka does, you don't understand football. That'll be the excuse today. We missed Granit Xhaka dictating the play, right? Then it's, oh, but the tank at left back. Come on, man. Thomas the Tank. Chew fucking chew. Yeah. Our team is finished and has been for a long time. The team of players that we have got are so overhyped, it is unbelievable. And the quicker that fans realise this, instead of just sitting there going, you're a hater, I'm not a hater. I'm honest. Yeah. And I'm realistic. Yeah. And I've said it for time. Aubameyang without the ball, pointless having him on the pitch. Yeah. Again, he's the worst player on the pitch, by the way. Literally walking. An 18-year-old boy playing left wing has probably done more running than 3/4 of our team out there today put together. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just embarrassing. How can an 18-year-old boy outplay Aubameyang, Ozil, Pepe? It's disgusting, mate. It's just a disgrace. Yeah, and I'm sick and tired of people telling me you're a hater because you want to sell Aubameyang. F Aubameyang, bruv. Yeah, I've said it time and time again. If he ain't scoring, it's pointless having him in the team, right? Mesut Ozil, listen, everyone knows what I think of him. He's the best midfielder out of that central three, but he's still a 4 or 5 out of 10. Let's be real. It's just the other two have been crap.
Yeah,
the other two have been crap today. Yeah. Guendouzi, he probably should have played on the bench. He's been the worst of the three. Torreira's been shocking. Yeah. Callum Chambers ain't been great. You know, Kolasinac, mate, Jesus Christ. I don't ever want to see that geezer in the team ever again, mate. Yeah. He ducked for the first goal. Yeah. And then he fully got sucked into ball watching and let one of the best wingers in the fucking world, yeah, have a 10-yard tap in. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, where is your defensive nous? Yeah. This and listen, somebody said earlier, no manager in the world can coach this team and get better results. Absolute rubbish. Do you know why? Because they'd bin half of these players, mate. Yeah, they would bin half of these players. Do you think Kolasinac could be starting week in, week out? Do you think Xhaka will start week in, week out under a Simeone? And people go, oh, but Simeone wanted him. Simeone wanted him. All right, so you believe the papers on that story, but then when it's another story, oh no, they're just journalists making it up for clicks. Yeah, can't have it both ways. Muggiest fans on the planet. Seriously, man, proper winds me up. Anyway, on that note, thank you, Zamir, Patois, for your donation, buddy. Where's it gone? If I can find it. You two are the realest Arsenal fans. Crockett and Tubbs, you know. That's what he's called us. Big up yourself, boy. As an Arsenal fan, we are only 3-0 down, says Highbury. Thank you, bruv. Zonal defending sucks, says Ricky. These players are not disciplined enough for zonal defending. Bruv, when did Space ever score a goal?
Because you're a mid-rant, we missed Gary's one. So I woke up from a 3-hour nap, saw the score, standard. Thank you, Gary, for the donation, brother.
Big up, Gary. Hope you had a nice weekend. Arsenal were ruining it for us. Yeah, when did Space ever score a goal? Like, could you imagine Tony Adams being told, yeah, we're going to do zonal marking this week. We're going to practice it all week. He'd be like, no, I want to grab hold of the shirt and stop the geezer getting a run on me, mate. Yeah? How about defend? Yeah, it's just embarrassing, mate. Like, listen, I don't care if we lose to Man City. Put up a fight.
Yeah. I said that in my own preview. I think for me, where it gets annoying is when we get embarrassed. Because as Arsenal fans, it's not the players that hold that embarrassment. We're the fans of this club. And people are the ones that are ridiculing us and rightly so, to be honest. We're a dead team. We're the ones that feel it, not the players. Players, it's just another day at work.
While there's 1,800 people watching this live, do drive the likes through the roof for us, please. I would appreciate that. Do subscribe if you're new. We do a watch along every game. Do subscribe to Guna Eagle Eye. His link is in the description. And all of our social medias are in there as well. So if you're not following Chig, go and follow his Insta. Go and follow my Insta. Don't worry about my Twitter. Go and follow my Insta and my Facebook. I'd appreciate that. Set up Facebook recently as well. So
yeah. I'd also say don't worry about Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter, man.
Yeah. I'm an Insta guy. You converted me. I'll give you credit. You converted me.
Yeah, bruv, listen, Twitter's just full of clowns, man. It's just full of clowns that they'll sell their nan to get a retweet, bruv. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll say the most outlandish crap on there just to get a retweet. But listen, like I said, mate, the worst player on the pitch so far is Aubameyang. Can anyone tell me otherwise? He's done nothing, bro. I sat there watching him for the last 10 minutes of that half, yeah? Just watching him when their centre-backs have got the ball. And all he's doing is they're 10 yards in front of him. He's not going towards them. He's just going side to side as they're passing it between each other. How about going engage him? Hurry him. Yeah, then you get Martinelli pushing up, Pepe pushing up, Ozil pushing up. Then all of a sudden you've pressed them back and then you can force them into a mistake. Instead it's, oh, let me just go side to side. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, it's cool. No worries. Yeah, I'll go side. Yeah, it's cool. I'll leave him with flash car at the end of the night anyway. Yeah. If he ain't scoring, he's useless.
Yeah.
Big up, Jonathan. I normally agree with you, Lee, but I don't believe any manager can fix this defence. Sorry, fix this because they won't get the backing. It's looking like Turkish was right. I disagree, bruv. Thank you again, though. I do disagree with that. And I'll tell you why. We spent 140 million in the summer. Regardless of how people want to say, oh, it was only 10 million net spend, doesn't matter. They still went out and replaced players with other players, right? We didn't need Pepe. I said this at the time, and again, I got crucified for it. We did not need Pepe, yeah? And I actually said, the tweet I put out there was, we didn't need Pepe, we needed Ndombele, yeah? That is what we needed, yeah? But what do I know? And now it's looking like we need an Ndombele in midfield. And listen, I'm going to go and have a quick cigarette, bruv, yeah?
No worries. I'll catch the other donations, yeah?
Yeah, there's a few others there, man. Let me read. What's the point of moaning? Nothing will change, says Richard. Well, that's true. Maybe the fans in the ground need to have a moan. Let me read this one. Lacazette is our best big game attacker, says Joshua. That's actually very true. He does always do all right in the big games.
Big games, yeah. And we all didn't include him in our preview.
Until then, we're all right. Anything other than 7-0, says Highbury. And the McManus, thank you again. Martinelli's been our best player. Keep him and sack the rest of them off in the summer. I'm bringing some players that have some heart. Well, that's the thing, right? Thank you to all of you that have donated. I'm going to come back to some other comments in a second when I've come back from my fag, right? But this is what winds me up, is the fact that an 18-year-old boy has genuinely been our best player. And not just today, pretty much all season. He started 2 Premier League games, bruv. He's been the best player for us today. He was the best player on the pitch. I can see why Pepe got man of the match the other night. I get that. But for me, he was the best player, Martinelli. His work rate was a joke. It was unbelievable. Yeah. And that's embarrassing that there's players out there that are on 100, 200, 300, 350 grand a week. And they are cruising through games whilst an 18-year-old boy that's probably on about 5, 10 grand a week is running his socks off for this club. Yeah. The quicker he gets a move out of this club, the better his career will be. Simple as that. On that note, I'm going for a toilet break and a cigarette. I'll leave you with Debbie McGee, baby.
Right. Big up to everybody that is watching. Please do stick a like on this video. I figured I'd have time with you guys to give you my full review. You know me. I always let Lee do his rant before he bounces for a fag. And unfortunately, we are having to see more of those Lee rants because the team are useless. Big up to Luke Pride or Priddle. No, it's Pridey. It's Pridey, right? Pretty. Brother, I butcher names. Apologies. At least you two cheer me up. Good work. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the donation. Go all the way down. I'm all the way down. I've missed one. That's right. Very Scouse Mike. Love that. Lee, if you could hear this comment, this one's for you specifically. Lee, Everton will murder us, mate. So, yeah, the way they're playing, I'll tell you, Everton have upped their game. It's a pity we haven't. So, yeah, it is what it is. What do you guys think of the game? Me personally and my feelings on it, you just knew from the fact that they scored from the first 3 minutes that it was only going to get worse. And that was why I said after that first goal, all right, it's not the end of the world if we keep it to 1-0 until half time. But what will be bad is if they concede more goals. And unfortunately, that's what they did. Kevin De Bruyne is absolutely running the show. He's got himself 2 goals and an assist. He's in my football team. Vex is not my captain. And it is what it is. Chig, what happens to the old Arsenal from Highbury? We sold our soul. We sold our soul. Most Arsenal fans never wanted to move from Highbury because Highbury was unique. We were, I won't say we were unbeatable, but man, there was something about Highbury. And we were told that we had to do it in order to get to that next level. And if anything, we've taken steps backwards. So you might as well stay at Highbury. Chig. Jonathan, I see you, brother. Coming to you in a second. By the way, shout out to VP. I got your DM. Straight up, I did not see your donation. So apologies. You know we always appreciate it. You're damn near family of the show now. Come on. So yeah, thank you. They are a joke. Jonathan, Chig, would you sell all of our players over 25 to get a solid backline and play the youngsters and all their positions? 1,000%. 1,000%. For one thing that you guys don't know, me and Lee are probably one of the very few YouTubers that have said from day dot, especially when Aubameyang first started getting linked with a move, I'll sell him. Because he's an excellent goal scorer, don't get me wrong. But I think people saw that and they reacted and were like, what, are you mad? We can't miss all them goals. That's what they said when Henry left. That's what they said when Van Persie left. That's what they said when Adebayor left. You know, you have to be long-term thinkers about this. And Adebayor, sorry, and what's his name? Aubameyang is a wonderful goal scorer. But in a situation like this, when you need him to fight, he's nowhere to be found. Incidentally, I think Lee's actually been kind on Ozil because I don't think Ozil's been much better. He thinks Ozil's been better. I don't. I think they've been both useless. You want me to be real? But yes, to answer your question, Jonathan, in a heartbeat. Thank you for the donation, though. AFTV tonight. Banter. Chig, you and Claude said Craig, you should have Claude on your streams. It would be more fun. Okay, thank you, Ian, for that. I think that was a criticism. I don't know. But I do have Claude on the odd occasion. I will definitely have Claude on again soon, I promise. Chig, please let Lee let you talk. Listen, I understand the way Lee likes to work these shows. So whenever he goes on a rant, I leave him to it. I only ever interrupt him when there's a donation that comes through. Because as we both always say, you guys don't have to donate. Like, you really don't have to donate. So when you actually do donate, we personally take it as a mission to especially read those comments. By the way, that doesn't mean to say we don't read any other comments, but for you guys to go out of your way to spend even a penny on us, we have to prioritize that. And yes, Lee, I see you in the chat room. We shouldn't have left Highbury at all. Second half had just kicked off. Chig, Martinelli looks really good. Yeah. But here's the question. How long are we going to keep him? You know, Barcelona were already sniffing around him the same time we were. How long are we going to keep him when we play football like this? Because those are the sort of players, more than your Aubameyangs, those are the sort of players that I'm more concerned about keeping. Look at Ozil. Brother, you can't tell me Ozil played well. My man almost miscontrolled it there. You're talking behind Lee. You're talking behind Lee, Chig, not proper. I have no idea what you meant by that, Mod Fazil, but okay, or Fazili. If you want to elaborate, that would be great. I was being called negative for British. Brother, you put this in the chat room. Good 4 times, Omar. I see you. Yes. Do you want a pat on the back that we're losing? I don't understand what you're looking for here, bro. Do hit the like button. So, brother, thank you, Lee. As Lee says, do hit the like button. Do subscribe to my channel. Link is in the description below. Me and Lee, as per usual, be doing some player ratings on there afterwards. Straight on there afterwards. So don't miss that. Ozil has to come off the pitch. Okay, so it looks like we're trying to build up some sort of attack. Cross comes in. Oh, Aubameyang, that should have been you. That was a big boy cross from Ainsley Maitland-Niles, though. Cross comes in from the right. Pepe just passes it off to him. Cross comes in. Good cross. Aubameyang really should have headed that in. He was under a lot of pressure, too, to be fair to him. We ain't leaving until Chig hits 8K. I'll tell you what, if I could hit 8K today, I doubt that will happen, but if I can, it'll be amazing. And don't give Lee that idea. It's all about Man U, Chig. Well, at this rate, I don't see us beating Everton. Never mind Man U. Flipping heck. Characters that Lee gets in this chat room. Simon Jordan looks like the flaming hot Doritos. Okay. Weird time to bring Simon Jordan up. Chig, how are you still watching this mess? I turned off. Just listened to you. What can we do, brother? I mean, it gets to a point sometimes, right? This is a bit of an irrelevant point, but I know people who run like wrestling, like podcasts, and I always sit there thinking, how can you watch that crap right now? And you know, people. And he said to me, you know what? Because people rely on us giving them that information. It's not because they're choosing to watch it. It's because they're relying on us to give it. So at this point, we're doing it because we love you guys, and we're trying to. Let's be real here. You rely on us in these sort of situations, whether it's just to make you laugh even a little bit about a dire situation, or to just describe to you the action that's going on.
Therapy, says Rickham. Can I just come back? Sorry to cut you off. Can I just come back to 2 things that you said while I was off here?
Here we go.
You mentioned about Everton. You know, Iwobi's going to turn into a prime.
Do you know what I mean?
And all them people that spent years cussing him, that spent years cussing him. You watch him rip us apart when we played it.
He'll be right up for that game.
We were the only handful of people that were backing him, bruv. Come on, right? And the second thing was about Highbury, which is why I put that in. We shouldn't have left Highbury, right? Can I just say this, we didn't need to leave Highbury to compete with Europe's elite, not because we were at the time, right? But because the way the money pumped into the game, you don't need to leave to build a big stadium.
That was the reason we left. That was the reason we were sold.
And mate, they should be tried for fraud and deception, every single one of them, mate. Right, because the only people that have competed ever since are the people that have pocketed out of it, right? And we look at Leicester. Leicester ain't got a 60,000 seater stadium.
I mean, they've won the title, and look at them to the. All right, they drew yesterday. I'd rather be second than where we are now.
Look at Look at Wolves. I know they lost today in stoppage time. Yeah, but how are Wolves competing?
Yeah.
Yeah, how are Wolves up there? How are Wolves, what, 5th, 6th in the table? Having finished in the Europa spots last season and got out their group this season whilst playing Thursday, Sunday. Yeah, how is that possible for them to compete? Yeah, it was a dream, bruv, right? And because we were doing so well, and because we were winning the games, we were winning trophies, everyone believed it and was like, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll go with that. We trust these people. That we're winning titles. Yeah, but we should have known this was a disaster waiting to happen. And it's easy to say that when you look back, but I just look at it and think that if we really wanted to compete, we would have sacked the manager 5 years earlier. Yeah, and we would have gone out there and recruited Pep.
Click on Martinelli.
But we didn't. We fully let Pep go to Man City. We let Klopp go to Liverpool. And I remember when Klopp was linked to Arsenal, the amount of Arsenal fans I remember seeing online, we don't want him. He nearly relegated Dortmund. Yeah,
I remember seeing that.
Yeah. I bet they want him now, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? And that is part of the reason, is because the fans decided to keep a manager in a job for so long, which allowed the ball to take liberties for so long. And that's why there was all the infighting, because people said, we can't sack him, blah, blah, blah. Look at what he's done for the club. Listen, I've said this for a very long time. I say it in the group chat. You know this, Chig, yeah? Right? The only thing I'd say Wenger made us bigger in is the fact that globally, we were the best team in the world, or one of the best teams in the world in terms of the way we played football. It was attacking, flowing football, yeah? So when you're growing up as a child and you don't know what football team to support, you pick the winning team, yeah? And we were the winning team, right? So you got to give him credit for that, yeah? Because we were winning titles, right? It's like Chelsea. How comes Chelsea have suddenly got an army of fans all over the globe? It's because they were winning, yeah? Same as Man United, same as Liverpool. When the team's winning, same as Man City, we can all laugh at Man City's fan base, yeah? But they're starting to get that global side of it now as well, right? And that's because they were winning and are winning, yeah? But if you add in Sky Sports, the revamp of the European Cup into the Champions League, the revamp of the UEFA Cup into the Europa League, the Premier League, BT Sports, Sky Sports, all of that money, all of the sponsorship deals, that is what has made Arsenal a global financial massive entity, yeah? Not one man, right? And if you look at the last season we were at Highbury and look at the turnover in terms of money that we made, yeah, the income, yeah, now go and look at the team that are sat bottom of the Premier League. I guarantee their income's nearly double what ours was when we left Highbury, yeah? That's nothing to do with us being a global fan base. That's to do with sponsorship, Sky Sports and BT Sport, yeah? And that's why everybody's got bigger. It's a fact. Everybody has got bigger, yeah? Look at if you win the playoff final, you get 120 million quid, bruv. Yeah, go back to when we were at Highbury. It was probably about 40 million quid. Do you know what I'm saying? Is that because the Championship's a massive footballing league across the world? No, it's about sponsorship. So people kept him in a job for too long, right? And I'm not blaming him for our demise, of course I ain't, yeah? But he's had a massive hand in it because he was allowed to stay in that job because the fans allowed him to stay in that job, which then meant the board were going, got top four again, don't matter, we'll keep him. Yeah, oh, we'll get another load of deals off of the back of that. You know, and all these little mistakes have added up to the point where we're now getting slapped at home and nowhere near getting top four, right? And we've spent a lot of money. If you look how much money we've spent in the last 4 seasons on net spend, it's double Liverpool. And look how good Liverpool are. Do you know what I'm saying? Our revenue is probably about the same as Liverpool's, if not bigger. We've spent more money than Liverpool. We've got a bigger stadium than Liverpool. It's mismanagement, mate. And that comes from top to bottom, all the way down to the managers.
But it's still happening. That's my concern. It's still happening. Because even when you look at this situation now, it's like, all right, you know, we all know we should have left Highbury or whatnot. But even if you look at our situation now, any other club would have said, right, we're having him. Carlo Ancelotti is available. Let's go and get him, right? Even though I'm not sure he's the right choice, but to me, out of all the candidates, in a lot of ways, he's the obvious choice. So you go and get him. So you
Yep.
go and get him. Forget what I think about Jose. Jose's available. You know our manager's doing crap. Why don't you sack him and go and get Jose? Go and get him. Could he be any worse? And it's our failure to kind of read, and that's where we need football in people. And when you have someone like David O'Leary that's available, and you say, "Oh no," because I don't want too many voices in the boardroom, mate. I got news for you, Raul. There's already too many voices. You're just lucky that your voice is heard the loudest. That's all. That's all. There's already too many voices there.
There we go. They've taken Foden off and they're bringing Bernardo on. Because they can.
Foden is supposed to be a little bit more defensive, isn't it? Than Bernardo, anyway.
It's mad. It's mad, mate. It is crazy.
Oh.
And people thought, Omar said it, people thought after a 9-minute spell against West Ham, we were back. It's true, isn't it?
True.
And if you look at that game, we were cracking that first half against them.
Oh. You just know De Bruyne's going to get his hat trick as well.
Of course he is. At least my dream points will be going up and my fantasy Premier League points will be going up.
I'm vexed, man. I thought about making him captain as well, and I thought, nah.
I should have treble captained him. That's what I should have done. I did think about it. I was laying in the bath earlier. I was thinking, should I treble captain De Bruyne today? I thought, nah.
We should have known. It's Arsenal. Of course, we're going to gift wrap him a win.
Get Mesut Ozil off. That's the second time I've just
seen him. He's been crap. I'm sorry. I thought you were actually kind to him. I think he's been terrible today. I think he's been terrible.
I'd take 4 out of 10 first half because he wanted the ball.
Not even for me.
Get on the ball, but second half he's done nothing so far, mate. And I told you, what did I say to you? As soon as it goes 3-0, he'll give up. Yeah, 2-0, there's still a chance that we can get back in the game. 3-0, he's given up. He does it every time.
Chig giving his side is more entertaining than the game. Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it. Well, Emil Smith Rowe is coming on for the superstar.
There you go.
Earliest I've ever seen him subbed. I'll give him that.
There you go. Freddie obviously see he was crap as well. Ozil teams are wounded right now. They'll be tweeting Freddie out in a minute.
Al Holloway says, I'm moving to Spain after this. Do you know what I mean? Support an actual property. What are you kicking? What bottle are you kicking, idiot? Your performance has been dead. So why are you kicking ground like...
I ain't got to that point yet. I'm 40-odd seconds behind you.
What's an idiot? Your performance has been dead. Instead of getting involved in politics, stop playing Fortnite and actually concentrate.
Thank you, Highbury. He says Ozil's the poorest of all. I've got the game on solely for the banter, says PKM Media. Ozil off, it's game over.
Ozil's his glove he kicked.
Look at his face, man. Look at him, look. That's it. You spit on the floor, mate. Go on, you do that again.
Keep watching it. Keep watching it.
I'm watching him. He's took his gloves off. If Granit Xhaka walks off that slow.
True.
Lacazette did it, he gets a pass. Ozil does it, they're probably all singing his name.
Arteta, even you can't fix this, mate. Just stick to holding the clipboard.
The most aggression I've ever seen Ozil put in a game, bro. But when he was off the pitch. Pussy. Get out the club, man. Get out. Seriously. At least Wenger was good when he rocks up. That guy's been dead for 6 years.
I don't want him, but what do you think Arteta is watching right now? He's thinking, bun this job.
He's probably thinking, yeah, I'll just sit next to Pep, bro. I'm all right.
Brother, I'd rather hold the clipboard. Bun this. I ain't trying to get involved in this. Must be joking. I'll hold the clipboard, bro.
What a joke, says Jonathan. Well, listen, Smith Rowe will probably do more in half an hour than Ozil done in 60.
Yep.
He's acting, bro. He's just securing his 350 bag. Why is he walking off the mug, says Ali G. I'm so worried Ozil is off. Where's the creativity coming from? You're funny, John. We've got Mesut Ozil. Yes. Ozil did a Xhaka part 2. And guess what? I didn't hear it, but I can't imagine anyone booed him off the pitch. Yeah. True, innit? It's double standards, mate. Lacazette done it the other day, yeah? Lacazette walked off that slow the other day. Not one person in that crowd I heard boo. Yeah? Because it's Lacazette. Yeah? And if you're going to boo one, you boo all of them. They've all done the same. All 3 of them have done the same thing. They've walked off the pitch when we're losing in 3 separate games, 3 separate players, and only one of them got the treatment. Yeah? Why? Yeah? Be consistent with it. If you're going to boo all of them. Because they've all done the same thing.
Oh my goodness. Callum, even I can't defend that. Wow. At least you made up for it, kind of. You're going to complain in a second, but I will say he makes up for it, kind of.
If we already get rid of Ozil from Madrid, we should appoint him. He actually called him a bitch as well, mate. He did. He called him a bitch. Ancelotti called Ozil a bitch. It's a fact. He called him a bitch. He even said it. Brilliant performance, world-class Mesut. So we don't boo no more. Ozil is done. Listen, I've been telling people for 3 seasons the guy's been done, and the amount of people that can't let go of it, yeah, and they seem to think that somehow he's the saviour. Oh, put Mesut back in the team. Put him in the team. Oh my God, I've just seen that.
Yeah, keep watching.
Oh, good play from Leno in the end. He rushed out quick. He done well there. And then he made up for it. Now, listen, man, you can't be taking risks there.
Yeah, that's a Granit Xhaka type of mistake. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the amount of people I've heard say put Ozil back in the team. Yeah, even last season, why is he being dumped out the team? Why is he being phased out? At least have him on the bench. No, put him back in the team. He'll play well. He'll be the shining light. Bro, how many good performances has he had since he's been back in the team? Like consistent over a whole 90 minutes? None. Literally none. Any chance from the fans yet? I don't know, man. I've got it on mute. Otherwise, I get copywritten from Sky Sports. So yeah, I couldn't tell you, mate. Freddie's face when Callum did that.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God!
Like, oh no, what have you done? Like, mate, the game's done anyway.
Just seen the comment about Arteta chance. There's none because the stadium is dead. Mate, we're crap, aren't we? We are literally crap. Credit to Freddie for pulling him off, though. Fair play, says SR.M. Exactly. Do you know what? I rate him for that because he could have kept him on. He kept him on the other night against West Ham.
Yeah, true. And listen, let's have it right. I don't blame Freddie for what's going on. This problem is way bigger than him. Way bigger.
Leno should ask for a transfer to save his career. I love you guys. Thank you, Hugh. We love you too, mate.
Big up to Dean. I heard something that Arteta laid out what he wanted in terms of players and money, and it turned out it turned the board a bit. It turned the board off a bit. Any truth to that? Well, this is the thing, because I'm hearing that about a lot of different managers. That they're speaking to managers. The managers are trying to find out, what sort of backing they'll get. And it turns out not very much. So that is a little bit of a concern, I must admit. But thank you for the donation, Dean. I must appreciate it. Arteta staying in London. Okay. What, for talks, you mean?
Oh dear. Which do you prefer, Captain Morgan or Bacardi Black? I'm on the Morgan Spice. I'm on the Spice.
I've not tried Bacardi Black, to be fair.
Neither have I, to be honest.
I think Morgan Spice or Morgan anything, that's one of those ones where you either get it if there's no other dark rum available, or
Why
you're
are
on
you
a budget.
Spice, boy? Why are you hating?
Nah, Morgan Spice is dead, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not Captain Morgan's guy.
Jesus Christ.
It's dead, bro.
Get the
I ain't gonna
Jaeger,
lie.
bruv. I've still got half a bottle in the fridge. I might need it at the end of this game.
That and Navy's, they're two dead ass dark rums. Sailor Jerry's is pretty nice.
Yeah, Sailor Jerry's is decent. I can't lie.
It's pretty
When I
nice.
go in the Camden Head pub, yeah, with my boy Jay, they don't sell Morgan Spice, only sell Sailor Jerry's. That's decent. That is.
Yeah. Mount Gay is another good one.
Never tried that. We have two 18-year-olds at left flank. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? And do you know what? Like, how Aubameyang has stayed on the pitch for 65 minutes.
Yeah, a bit surprised Lacazette hasn't come on, to be fair.
He should be on. Get Aubameyang off. Take him off, man. He's been rubbish today.
SRM. Can't believe how Gazidis and Wenger destroyed us. Yeah. Been telling people for years about the weasel. No one wanted to listen. No one wanted to listen.
In agony, surgery hurts. Where is it? Where's that comment? Surgery hurts more than being a gooner. Well, I don't know. Are you watching the game, Mark? Get well soon as well, bruv. Thank you for that. Captain Morgan, Captain Xhaka.
Nice comment. Nice. I will say this: if you've just had surgery, watching Gouda is not going to make you. Watching the Arsenal is not going to make you feel any better.
Yeah, this is not therapy, mate. Evening to Unique 79. Happy Sunday, Lee and Chig.
It's time.
It is a shambles, mate.
Big up to you, Unique. I ain't seen you in a bit.
I honestly don't think we are going to change and move forwards for the next 5 to 10 years. I only see it getting worse, and the board only cares about making money, says Chris OG. Well, it's looking that way. But at the same time,
Ainsley make the nails to receive one to the bollocks just now.
At the same time, we did spend a lot of money, but like I said, we spent it on the wrong areas. We didn't buy a centre back, and when we did, we loaned him back out. Why would you do that? We didn't need Pepe. I told you this, man.
Nah, we didn't. We didn't. And I love Pepe, but we didn't.
We got him. Don't get me wrong, yeah. I milked that all day long. Every title had Pepe in it, bro. Yeah.
For a good 2-3 days.
Probably a week. I can't even lie. It was probably a week. People were saying
titles to your videos they are the best titles. Is anyone actually confident? That just seems to be now video series. Is anyone confident?
Yeah, every game, man. Every game. Who's confident?
We'll play Oxford United. Is anyone actually confident? It's like, damn, skip you were confident we should beat them.
It's funny, man.
Jonathan, big up to you again. You've been a legend on today on this donations, I'll tell you. Don't have to do this. But can you please have a word with your local Spanish team,
Malaga.
League, I guess this was for you, about taking Ozil on loan?
They wouldn't want him, mate. Although they are in Spanish League too, so it's about his level. Oh, Mahrez, my boy's coming on. My boy's coming on.
Almost an Arsenal boy, that one.
Yeah,
should have been an Arsenal boy.
It should have been.
If Wenger was about this life.
Thank you, mate.
If Wenger was about this life, it should have been an Arsenal boy.
Well, Mahrez came out and said that Leicester didn't want him to go, did they? And they'd already sold Kante.
Kante, yeah, it was that season.
Yeah, and they were like,
another one we should have got.
Yeah, we decided to go for Xhaka, another masterstroke. And that's what I'm saying. All these little things have been accumulating. You know, I mean, who made that decision? Seriously. I know. Let's go for Granit Xhaka over N'Golo Kante.
I mean, who made that decision?
No, genuinely. Do you know why that decision was made? Because although Xhaka's transfer fee was more by 3 million, his wages was less. So the overall package, including the agent fee, worked out about 2 million quid less than buying Kante. Yeah? I swear Wenger was getting a kickback on transfers, bruv.
No, because Granit Xhaka was more. Granit was 34 mil.
Yeah.
Kante was 31, I think.
Yeah, it worked out. The difference in transfer fee was more for Xhaka. But then when you factored in wages and factored in an agent fee, it worked out that Xhaka was cheaper than Kante, sorry. Yeah,
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
so the overall package was cheaper for Xhaka by a couple of million quid. Like, really?
It's just such an Arsenal thing to do.
I swear Wenger used to say to him, listen, right, we've got a budget of 100 million. If I only spend half of it, can I have a bonus? Yeah. I guarantee you used to get a percentage of the sales on
Bankers do that all the time.
100%. 100% he was getting a kickback off that. It's the only explanation, mate.
I tell you what, Ederson is crap. I will say that.
You know what? He's been poor
against a real team. He would have been punished. That's another one. Just now.
I'll tell you one thing. Right? I said last season that Ederson was better than Alisson. That ain't the case anymore, man.
No chance.
That ain't the case.
No chance. Even though De Gea has dropped off, I still think De Gea is better.
Yeah, I do, man. The way Bernardo has just spun 3 players and then just kicked it out. He kicked it out of play in the end. But the way he just spun, or was it Jesus? One of them, they just spun 3 players. This is embarrassing, man. You think Ozil is bad? You Arsenal fans would have ruined Mahrez with his lazy play. Yeah, bruv, Mahrez would have scored 10, 15 goals a season, mate, so it would have made up for it.
You guys don't know. Lee has liked Mahrez from day one.
Yeah. Better than Neymar.
You think his obsession over Martinelli and Tierney is bad? Mahrez, this is the same geezer who on his channel was ridiculed, and he still stands by it today, says that Mahrez is better than Neymar. There ain't no 100%. Way Lee would have been on Mahrez case. Trust me. No 100%. Way.
I've said that. I'll say it again for anybody who's never heard me say that, yeah? If you take Neymar out of that MSN at Barca and put Mahrez there, Messi, Suarez, Neymar. Yeah?
And put him in our side. Rago.
And put Mahrez in Neymar's position at Barca, they still would have won the treble. Yeah? And he still would have had an output, probably about there or thereabouts the same, if not more, than Neymar. If you put Neymar in Leicester City's team instead of Mahrez, would they have won a title? Hell no. My man would have got snapped in 2 in this league, which is why he's never come here.
Big up to Unique 79, Europa League and FA Cup to save our season. Quite honestly, bun the FA Cup. Just give us the Europa
League. Just end the season. Oh, Socrates.
Just end the season. Just end the season.
Socrates. Let's put a bid in for Messi. Well, apparently Wenger nearly signed him once, mate. No joke. He actually nearly signed him.
I hate them stories. I hate them with a passion.
Come out with them, bruv.
I've said this before and I say this again. It's like your girl waking up this morning and said, do you know what? I almost woke you up with a PJ today. Well, why do I want to know? Why do I want to know that then?
Oh, I didn't realise that Aubameyang was still on the pitch until he just had a shot. That was a ball as well. I think that was Smith Rowe. Was it Smith Rowe that done that? I think it was Smith Rowe that pinged that up to him. But yeah, it's kind of depressing. I'll take 3-0 right now.
Oh,
not been good, has it, mate?
It's terrible. No?
Who's man of the match for Arsenal for you, bruv?
It's got by far away Martinelli. Looks like the only real one out there. To be fair, I think Saka coming on has done pretty well. I'm at least reassured he can play left back. But other than that, there's no other worthy mentions. It's going to be a pretty savage player rating. That's a damn sure.
How many feet do you reckon Aubameyang has covered today?
Not much.
Martinelli, Saka and Smith Rowe, he hasn't been bad since coming on, says Iffy. Evening to you, mate.
Yeah, basically the youngsters are doing their thing.
Why is Laka not on yet?
I don't know. I'll ask Freddie. I don't know.
Martin says Leeds will spank us in the cup. No doubt they will.
I'm a little surprised that Freddie hasn't decided, you know what? Let me call Steve up in the meantime. Steve Bold up. Because all right, you might say, oh, but he's useless or whatever. But at least there's a little bit of experience on that bench. Him or Mertesacker have never done this before with the first team. It just seems like a weird decision. Yeah.
Mahrez was wide open and Jesus was greedy. Thankfully for Arsenal, all he had to do was slip Mahrez and he would have scored. The youngsters haven't been corrupted by Wenger, says Pratik.
Laka will leave, says Lee Duckers. I like that name. Duckers.
That's a good first name, elite first name.
That's a strong second name.
He's got an elite That's the first name. Do drive the likes up. Please, would you do that for me?
Man like Duckers.
Yeah. But yeah, do drive the likes up. Fully subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Do subscribe to Gooner Eagle Eye. All of our social medias are in the description as well. 15 minutes. This is the longest second half of my life. I can't even lie.
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
Apparently, we've had one shot on target, says Barbosa. That was from Martinelli.
Is anyone surprised at this point? But
we had the best number 10 ever to have graced the football pitch, supplying passes on a plate. What happened? He had 3 runners in front of him. He needs runners. He needs runners. What happened? Lee Gunner, are you ready for Christmas? I'm actually not, mate. I've done no Christmas shopping. I can't stand it.
You look like the Christmas type, to be fair.
I'm not. I can't stand it, mate, if I'm honest. Yeah. It's the biggest marketing scam in the world.
But what about your kids, though?
Kid.
All right.
I've got some more I don't know about.
You probably do have some more, let's be real. But what about the little one?
It's funny. She wants a Nintendo Switch for Christmas. Yeah.
I
said to her the other day, I said, what games do you want with it? She goes, I want Mario Kart, I want Minecraft, and I want Roblox. She loves Roblox, man. I swear, she's got it on her iPad. Yeah, she don't take her eyes off of it. Yeah, it's mad. So yeah, I'm gonna get her that. She wants some trainers, they brand new ones that came out the other day, some Nike trainers or something. But that's all she wants.
Okay.
That's literally all she's asked for. So
cheap Christmas.
Bro, she's like that all the time. Her birthday's in November, yeah? Right. Yeah. So I always say to her, oh, De Bruyne nearly scored. I always say to her, like, here's a piece of paper, write your birthday list, and on the back of it, write your Christmas list. I swear to God, yeah, that's the most expensive thing she's ever asked me for, is a Switch. Yeah.
Okay.
And, proper chilled, man. Proper chilled. And that's why she always gets spoiled, because she don't want nothing. Never asked
Ian B, who asked you the question, just said he got a Nintendo Switch for his little one as well.
I was looking at prices.
Switch is the thing now.
I was looking at prices, yeah. I'm hoping I can still get one because I ain't ordered one yet. But yeah, I was looking at prices of them. They're well expensive, you know. You can get
they're more expensive than you think.
Cheaper.
Considering it's basically a Game Boy, it's more expensive than you think.
Yeah, the games for them are like 45 quid. It's like, Jesus Christ, since when has this been a thing? Christmas is a scam. It is, exactly. It's the biggest marketing scam in the world. And do you know what the sad thing is all these little kids don't have a Scooby-Doo what Christmas is meant to be about. The same as Halloween. So when they come knocking on your door, trick or treat, I stand there and go, treat. Yeah. Trick. Yeah. And all they're doing is knocking on the door to get a handful of sweets. No, mate, not on my watch, bruv. Yeah. Trick. Show me a trick.
In America, they talk about money, bruv.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't rent when it comes to Halloween in America. Kids come around and ask for money. I know this because my cousin tells me this all the time.
Get a Nintendo 2DS. I can't do that, Con. I can't do that. She'll be disappointed if I don't rock up with a Switch, baby. I can't rock up with anything other than the Switch. The biggest marketing scam.
Might as well get her what she's actually asked for.
Jimbo Gooder says Christmas is the biggest marketing scam after Arsenal. That's true, man. Is Lee married? No, I'm not married. I do have a girlfriend, though. I do.
Could you ever see yourself married? There's my question.
Yeah, 100%. I'm really going to get married.
Your boy better get an invite. I know you're going to get married over there.
No, I'm not actually.
No?
Nah, man.
You come back to the UK for that?
I don't know, man. This is down the road, bruv. Come on, chill out. I ain't even paid.
How embarrassed is getting?
Why are you trying to get me married now?
No, brother. I better get an invite. That's what I'm saying.
I am fully going to get an invite. Messi player says £199 in game with Pokemon. What is that for a Switch? That must be the basic one. That can't be the one with the red and blue handles on it, man.
Oh, so Lacazette's not coming on, by the way. Willikers.
Really?
Yeah.
I better be maid of honor. Big up, Sam.
I just saw that comment. Big ugly house. But that is someone I've got to meet for a drink. Sam.
Mate, I keep thinking I'm going to meet you. I'll never do. I'm coming back on the 19th, yeah? We're fully going to meet up at some point before Christmas. You drive as well, so you can come and pick me up. Although no drinking and driving, Sam, so I'll have to buy you a lemonade. 275. See, that's a rip-off, man. See, I looked at one earlier. It was 260. Lacazette looked pissed, by the way, boy. Look at his face. My man looks like he's been smoking a blunt with troops. It's just like, yeah. I looked at one earlier, 265, I think it was, and that was with Mario Kart. And then the other two games were like 10 and 20 quid. They're cheap because they're older games, but so yeah, about 300 quid all in. The amount of fans leaving, holy moly. I don't blame them, mate. I do not blame them one bit.
I think everybody on the pitch, including their players, have just gone through the motions of the second half.
Well, I can see there's a fire drill, bro. Look at them all streaming out.
There's definitely a fire drill. Hey, you want to catch that tube before they close it, bruv?
What I'm saying.
I'll tell you what, I hate it when they close Holloway Tube Station during the games. It's like, why? You don't close any other station apart from the one I need.
The one that you need, yeah.
So annoying.
I've never understood why they closed that station. I don't get it.
I know it's like a capacity thing because the station's quite small. So when you have all that crowd down, it becomes a fire hazard or whatever. But you can manage that. You don't need to close the whole station.
Just have a couple of people outside it saying, no, join a queue.
Yeah, exactly.
When you go to Arsenal queue station, that backs up all the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't get me started, bro. So annoying when you go to a game like that. And
you know that one's going to bag his hat-trick before the end of this game, isn't it?
I said it from the get-go. I think he'll get a hat-trick as well. And I'm going to be so vexed because I didn't put him as captain.
The score for anybody who's joined late is 3-0 to Man City. It was 3-0 at half-time. Here
we go. Could it be 4? Mahrez? Guendouzi bullied Mahrez off the ball just now.
Does the toxic attitude of our fans put more pressure on our players to perform more than any other team? Seems like a never-ending cycle, says Justin. Brilliant question, by the way. Let me tell you this, yeah? You say toxic attitude of the fan base, yeah? Let me tell you this. When Leon,
I know what you're going to say.
When Leon, I told you this the other day. When Leon played Sporting Lisbon, right? There's a player who plays for Leon. He's a centre-back called Marcelo. Yeah, the fans turned up at Lisbon airport to beat the crap out of that defender because of his performances being so crap for so long. Yeah, he's already had a row with him in the ground with the ultras, and they tried to beat the shit out of him at Lisbon airport. Yeah, when they played the other night, one of the ultras run on the pitch after the game against Leipzig had finished with a big banner, a big piece of paper up, yeah, saying, "You effing donkey, get out of our club." Yeah. Memphis Depay rips it out and starts fist fighting with him, yeah? Lisbon, talking of Lisbon, the Lisbon Ultras turned up at the training ground last year to beat the crap out of their players. In Italy, Napoli's players and wives have gone into hiding because the Ultras are trying to kidnap them, right? So all of this, and I'm not having a pop at you, Justin, because it's a brilliant question here, right? Mm. All of this toxic, Arsenal fans are toxic. Bruv, we're mild. People get kidnapped in other countries. Yeah, it's like, we're mild. Just because we want to sit on here or sit on a.f.c. or any other platform, yeah, whether it be Mark Goldbridge's channel, the Redmen TV, although they've got no reason to moan, let's be real, right? But just because Arsenal fans want to boo a player or Arsenal fans want to leave a stadium or go on a YouTube channel and rant, well, what would you prefer? Would you prefer a rant as a player, or you have to go into hiding because the ultras are coming to kidnap you and your wife? or running on the pitch to try and beat you up. Yeah, it's so mild, bruv. People go missing in South American countries. Yeah, seriously, the players go missing, bruv. Yeah, I've never understood this whole thing of oh, the fans are toxic. Absolute bollocks. Yeah, absolute bollocks. And anybody who don't like it is fully doing exactly the same in every pub that they're going back to after this game. Yeah, just because they don't air it to the world doesn't mean they're still not doing it in a pub. Right? AFTV is negative for Arsenal. I totally disagree, Highbury. Totally disagree. Do you know why? Because it ain't negative for Aubameyang. Because Aubameyang loves it. Yeah? It ain't negative for him. It ain't negative for Gabriel Martinelli because he likes it as well. Yeah? Both of them repost Troops' story left, right and centre. Lacazette as well. There's 3 players out of 20, 25. Yeah? It's not the fans that are the problem. It's the fans are a problem in different ways. Yeah? To put it on the fans and say that the fans are the reason the team is crap. Oh, he should have scored that. So, yeah, for anybody to say the fans are the reason that the players are not getting results is just unbelievable. Yeah. When Hector Bellerin did that Oxford Uni thing, look at Martinelli, still like 86 minutes, still sprinting down the pitch. Yeah. When Hector Bellerin did that Oxford Uni speech about, oh well, yeah, they're negative and they're making money off of the back of it. That's not a fan, bro. If you're nicking 114 grand a week out of my football club and you're shit, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? They profit more than anyone. Them players. Mesut Ozil today is going to collect another 70 grand for that. I know they're donating a day's pay. Yeah, my man fully needs to donate a year's pay. He's been dead.
Are they donating a day's pay?
Yes, they do it for the foundation every year.
For the foundation, okay.
Yeah, they donate a day's wage. Everybody at the club donates a day's wage. Yeah, every single one of them players, bar Martinelli, Smith Rowe, and Saka, should donate a whole week's wages. They do not deserve their wages. Yeah, it's disgusting. And at the end of the day, even in this country, right? Do you remember when Kevin Keegan had to come out and face the Newcastle fans because they wanted to smash his face in? And he stood outside St James's Park going, listen, calm down. Let me say, like, I'm going to try and turn it around. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Do you remember that? Yeah. What about when the West Ham fans jumped up and tried to get in the director's box last year or the year before? But apparently Arsenal fans go on a YouTube channel and it's toxic to the players.
Because we're the most vocal, aren't we?
No, do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is, right? It's not that we're the most vocal because Liverpool fans are vocal. United fans are vocal. Do you know what it is?
No. Hold on. Let me finish my point on that. What I mean by most vocal is that we're easy targets because we're the most vocal. So you're right in the sense that I think Liverpool fans are also vocal, but that what I'm saying is that backs up your point in the sense that don't blame AFTV because AFTV do that. And mind you, I had no dog in the fight. I've never been on an AFTV, but as I don't blame AFTV for this demise. They're easy targets, which is why AFTV get played. 100%. This is nothing to do with fans. This is to do with the club, the way they have mismanaged everything. Look, even now with the manager stuff. Come on.
Let me read this comment because Highbury's replied again. He says, fans aren't negative. AFTV and Robbie put so much negativity for views. Yeah. Listen, I know Robbie very well. Yeah, I know all the people that go on that. I've been on it loads of times. Let me tell you, right? This is fact as well. Anybody can go on that, you know. Anybody can go on that, right? And the thing where people get it twisted, and I'm not having a dig at you, right? Where people get it twisted is that they only watch 2 to 5 people that go on it, right? And then they think that all Arsenal fans are like that. Go and watch Graham. Go and watch Kelechi. Go and watch Ty. There's 3 positive people I've named straight away. Go and watch Mo. Yeah? Mo.
I hear what you're saying, but for me, I don't necessarily think that's the case. Yes, there are other choices. That's different from what I said. But I think people select the most outlandish or outdacious videos that have had the most views, videos that have had the most traction.
Bro,
and let's face it.
There'll be 10 new faces on that tonight. 10 new faces will appear on that tonight. Nobody will watch them.
And that's the thing. And let's face it, misery loves company. Look at our views right now. Probably what 1,300 people.
Look at EastEnders. It'll be the most watched EastEnders of the year because it's going to be drama.
People love drama. It is what it is. So when Arsenal lose because you, and don't get it twisted, there are probably people that are furthering themselves because of AFTV, but they are also still about when Arsenal win. And I think people sleep on that idea. You've had people in our chat room already that have said, can't wait for AFTV today, that wouldn't have said that if Arsenal had won. That's not AFTV's fault.
But let me say this as well, right? Let me say this to you as well. When people say you're profiting off a loss, because I get told that a lot, yeah? You're profiting off a loss, yeah? Like I said, oh, they nearly scored again. Like I've said, yeah, we've only lost 5 games this season. This season. The season started in August. We're in December, nearly January. September, October, November, December. How many games have we had? 25, 26? So them other 21 games or 20 games, plus all the other videos in between when it's international break, yeah, did I not make any money on them? Well, I only make money when we lose. Yesterday,
it's still 3-0 just for people who, because we're getting a few spammers in the chat.
My most viewed videos on this channel were the deadline day streams that we done. Do you remember the one where Tierney, we done the split screen on the Tierney one? That's like the 4th most viewed video on the channel. Pepe, the actual deadline day stream itself for 3 hours, right? That's the most viewed. Edu, that's got 50-odd thousand views. Dennis Suarez open letter. You had to go 7 or 8 down to find a video where we had actually lost and I was pissed off. Yeah, and this is what people get twisted, yeah? I will get views every single day of the week. Every single day of the week. One of the most viewed videos on this channel is the Aston Villa Watchalong. We won the game. Yeah, we won the game. That's on 46, 47,000 views. I think it was about 6th most viewed video. Yeah. And then when we get smoked by City, this will get less views than that. In fact, I'll tell you how many views this has had. So exactly how many views we got for this.
While you check that, big up to Sergio, $10 donation. Bit of aggressive one. S.Teov Highbury. Dinosaur fans like you need to cash up and accept fan channels have the right to express their fan opinions. The team are responsible for fans and negative attitudes. I agree with the latter half of that. I think at the same time, Sergio, to be fair to Highbury, everyone has their opinion on these things. And what I like about the way Highbury came with it is he just said, this is his opinion. This is what he thinks about AFTV. But I agree. I think everybody has the right to express their opinions. And ultimately, the people that have the power to change fans' attitudes is the club. It's as simple as that.
Let's be real here. Let's be real here, yeah? Nobody knows the score before the game kicks off, yeah?
Yeah.
Nobody knows the score. So how can you predict the outcome? If you do, you make a few quid by doing it at the bookies, yeah? We didn't know we were going to lose 3-0 today. I predicted 2-2. You predicted the draw.
I predicted 1-1.
Robbie predicted 2-1, has done all week. Yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? I just find it funny that, listen, let's be real here, yeah? The fact that people think that a YouTube channel is the reason this football club is shit is just laughable. It is just laughable. It is just mad. Yeah, the reason we're crap is because we allowed one man to run this football club and basically dictate what happened on the pitch and off the pitch for too long, and we gave him too much power. Yeah, the owners then decided to allow that to run for way too long. And I said, and I was saying it for 6-7 years, yeah? 6-7 years, he has fucked this club for another 5-10 years. Yeah, and people wanted to come at me and say, you're disrespectful. I don't care if I'm disrespectful. I'm talking fact. He has put us back 5-10 years, which is why I didn't want to sing his name, and which is why I didn't go to his last 3 games. Yeah, the home game against Burnley, the love fest up at Huddersfield, where everyone that was crying Wenger out jumped in and started taking pictures with him. Yeah, and the game against Leicester, I sold them. In fact, I actually gave 2 of the 3 tickets away. Right, and I just look at it and think that he's set us back way too far now. That it didn't matter who come in, the job was going to be hard. But when the 22 unbeaten run was going, did I not get views? Did anybody else get any views? Like, did we just not all get views when we were unbeaten for 22 games? You know, this little notion of you profit off a loss. I profit 3 times a day because I upload 3 times a day, and it costs me absolutely zip to upload a video because I just pay my Wi-Fi bill, which is 15 quid a month.
Oh, you pay less for Wi-Fi than I do.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi is dead, bruv. It's less than 1 meg upload, which takes 2 hours to upload a video, right? But this fact that you profit off a loss is just basically been made by a bunch of little kids that just want to jump on the bandwagon. Oh, all you do is profit off losses. Well, guess what? 3 times a day I profit every single day for the whole year, because it don't cost me to make a video. It don't cost me to upload. And people just love a bandwagon, bruv. And people just love to divert away from what the genuine and real issues at the football club are. The real issue at the football club is we allowed one guy to take liberties for 5 to 7 years too long, mismanaging our money every week and every year, spending out on transfers that we didn't need, buying players that we didn't need, then not buying players, i.e. just check, right? And then selling our best players, whilst telling everyone and making people across the globe, including Gary Neville, by the way, sit there and go, oh, well, now the Emirates is paid off. Excuse me? The Emirates ain't paid off for another 12 years. 12 more years of payments, £20 million a year. It was on a 25-year mortgage. We're halfway through it. Yeah, so where is all the money, right? And that's what people don't want. They want to protect Daddy Wenger and blame it all on everything else. Oh, we can blame it on that player. Oh, we're blaming it on a YouTube channel. Oh, we're blaming it on this. No, blame it on who should be blamed. The manager and the board. Yeah, because between them two, they took liberties for too long. And now we're in a mess. And I've called it for 7 years. And now people are finally seeing it. But there we go.
Missed a number of donations, but I caught 2 of them. Big up to Anthony Skelton. People stop digging out Robbie or Lee and use the energy against the Cronkies. And one more comment. I found this to be an interesting question from Paul C. He says, is Freddie putting the kids in to make a point, i.e. not bringing Lacazette on when he could have done?
Let me read this.
He's trying to make a point.
I'll come back to that in 1 sec. Do you think we would have lost worse under Emery? I actually think we probably wouldn't have, if I'm honest. Jonathan, thank you again, bud. I don't think we would have lost worse under Emery. This team's just crap. The defence, where's that comment gone? The defence, I mean, toilet let us down again, says Schmells. Mitaik, thank you for your donation, mate. Thank you, Anthony, as well. Chig's read that. Thank you. What was the question, Chig?
So do you think Freddie's putting the kids in to make a point?
I don't think Freddie's going to be here by the end of this month as manager.
Yeah, me too. I think they're planning to start the new year with the new manager.
Yeah, I think that he's listen, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you love Mesut Ozil. Even his biggest fan today would say he was crap.
He's crap. I thought you were being kind, like I said.
Out of them 3, Chig, he was the best of the 3, but that weren't saying he was great. The other 2 were hiding.
I think our player ratings is going to be interesting. Let's put it that way.
He wasn't hiding. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. Whereas Guendouzi was.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. You're trying to get on the ball in the first.
He showed more passion when he came off and kicked a water bottle than he's done in 6 years. Yeah. And listen, people sitting there making up. Oh yeah, but you know, give him a chance. He's had 6 years. Get him out. He is the epitome of the last decade of this football club. Yeah. Sorry, I know you want to read them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Try not to. If you went up to any football fan and said, one player from that squad, pick one player from the squad who sums up the last decade under Arsenal, most football fans would pick Mesut Ozil. Yeah. Lazy. Yeah. And just earning way too much money for dead performances. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to go for a fire quick. Yeah. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, cool. All right, guys, please do stick a like on this video. Once Lee gets back, we'll probably do another 5 more minutes before we go and do player ratings on my channel. My channel is in the link description below, Guna Eagle Eye. Same name for my Instagram, by the way. Go give me a follow on there. Just to read out some of the donations very quickly. Highbury, a.f.c. have given fans like Ty and Kelechi a voice for what? To embarrass ourselves. I have never seen them talk any sense. But this is the thing. This is what we're trying to say to you, Highbury. Because you don't agree with the comment doesn't make it any less valid. Because you don't agree with, you know, the spin that Kelechi puts on his videos or or Ty being overly positive or whatever doesn't make their opinion any less valid. And I think internet has a habit of doing that. You know, if I don't agree with you, your comment's invalid. No, you just don't agree with it. And that's the point. That's for me. That's why I've never understood why people let AFTV become such a sticking point for them. It's like, well, who's forcing you to watch? Who's forcing you to place somebody's opinion at such a high pedestal? No one. It's just a channel trying to do their thing. If you don't like it, don't watch it. I've never understood the criticism for them. Mind you, this is coming from someone that's never been on AFTV. I don't have a dog in that fight. So I can say that. Didn't miss your donations. The McManus, big up to you once again. Absolutely nothing wrong with fan channels. I get more information from them with the starting lineup than transfer news, and I do from Sky or BBC and so on. And that's the thing. And I've said this on my channel for a long, long time now. To me, the media are scared. They're scared because we are getting the views that they're not. We are getting them. You know, when you compare what TalkSport get on a yearly basis, they get up to 3 million views. In 3 years, they don't do what Robbie does in a month. And I don't know Robbie. I have no reason to defend him. But it puts into perspective why they're so scared, why they have to discredit someone like Arsenal Fan TV. And obviously people view these debates, they buy into them, but then they don't take a step back and think, hold on, TalkSport, you do the exact same thing. You literally do the same thing. So yeah. Cole dash con O. Fan channels upload the same content, win, lose, or draw, same amount of videos. So this idea that fan channels have a conflict of interest is nonsense. Absolutely well said, well balanced comment. Thank you, Cole. Any other comments that I'm probably missing? Trying to go through it carefully so I don't miss anyone. Guest 5. The internet comment just dived off the screen. The internet has turned not agreeing with someone else's opinion into personal attacks. 100%. And that's a lot of the reason why I don't mess with Twitter no more, because that's what Twitter does. If you don't agree, I'll give you a very good example, right? There's this girl who follows me on as an Arsenal. Very recently has followed me, right? And I think I put a meme of, so I'm a UFC fan. Colby Covington got his ass whooped in the end, because he was doing quite well, to be fair. I got his ass knocked out yesterday, right? Little bit of playful banter. He likes wearing these Donald Trump hats. And then someone remixed the words to say, make Colby's jaw great again or something like that. So I put it on Twitter, right? And all I put was 3 laughing emojis. Colby, you tried at least. Or something like that. This is this girl, just on a raggle. Never spoken to her before in my life. Oh, well, it's not like you could have done better, is it? I'm like, sorry, are you offended because I put laughing emojis? Because I know the rest of the tweet kind of pissed you off. Like, what's your problem? Don't come at me like that. It's just unbelievable. Twitter is just, it's a crazy, crazy place. Crazy place. And it's indicative of the internet today. Anthony Skelton, it's scary because at the moment our team seems to be unfixable. Yeah, when the team's bad, the team's bad. We're low on confidence. The quality's not there. So, of course, that's the way it's going to feel. And largely, Mr. Lopez, why do we have no fight every damn game? Well said.
It's true. Big up Paul T as well. Our Freddie's subliminal to the supporters. A subliminal to. I think you've got something in that. You know, definitely.
Definitely. Oh, I missed that. Sorry, Paul.
Definitely. Can I just say this? What you said about that UFC tweet you put up here. Thank you to everyone, by the way. I'm going to come back to some other comments for 5 minutes in a minute, and then we're going to wrap up and go on Chig's channel. Yeah, right. But let me say this, right? When I see fans going, oh, but AFC's turned us in, AFTV's turned us into a laughing stock. Other fans laugh at us. That just sums up how snowflakey this society is. Who cares if another team's fans are laughing at you? When you go work on Monday, Chig, you're going to get ripped. Yeah? I see your banter team lost again. How's it different?
Exactly.
Yeah? When you go to school on Monday, you're going to get all your mates that support Chelsea and all these other clubs ripping you apart because we got bantered again. Just because it's on the internet and other teams' fans watch it and laugh, who cares?
Exactly.
That's football. It's been like that since football was created. Yeah, it's always been the rivalry and the banter and your team's crap, your team's crap. Oh, see, you won at the weekend. Got lucky, did you? Yeah. Oh, you got bantered at the weekend. Your team are dead. It's been like that forever, right? And the fact that people get so triggered by other people's opinions is just laughable. It's just too funny, man. It's like, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple as that. You choose to click on something, right? And if you see it on the internet, you can scroll past without watching it. You know that, innit?
You know what I mean? Like, everyone was talking about Game of Thrones. I didn't think to myself, oh, I have to watch Game of Thrones. No. If anything, I deliberately stayed away from it.
I've never watched it.
I didn't like it.
Never watched it.
Never watched a single episode, bro.
When I see all this stuff come up about Towie and stuff like that, no way am I watching that, because I'm not going to go on the internet and start cussing them, yeah, and start tweeting them and going, oh, you're an embarrassment to Essex. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a joke, man. Like, people love a bandwagon, and they love jumping on a bandwagon because they know it gets some traction on Twitter, which means they'll get followers from like-minded twats on Twitter that don't like something because they can't handle somebody else's opinion. How many people in this chat don't agree with what I've been saying, but they don't come with any stupid comments? 99.9% of them. Me and you don't agree on everything. We had a debate in the chat earlier.
Yeah, I don't think to myself, oh, I'm not going to partner up with Lee on the next game because of it.
Yeah. You're an embarrassment, Lee. You don't like my opinion. And the thing is, an opinion can never be wrong because it's somebody else's opinion, right? So if people don't like a certain person's opinion, it's still right, or it's not right or wrong. It's their opinion. Yeah. So like, I see the comment from Highbury saying, why do Ty and Kalechi blah blah blah. Listen, I've met both of them. They're sound, right? I don't agree with what they say, but I ain't going to sit there and start trolling them or say, oh, they shouldn't be allowed on there. Why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they? Everyone should be able to say what they want within reason. Right? If you don't like it, don't watch it.
Only the internet will do that. Only the internet.
Says Arsenal battered me since 1976. All a laugh. Come on, England. They're no better, mate. Let's be real. Why isn't TalkSport on about United Stand or other fan channels? TalkSport are a disgrace, says John Cleary. Do you know? I'll tell you why. Yeah, and this is what I was going to say earlier.
TV, the biggest fan channel in the world.
It's funny how as soon as they get to a mil, yeah, everyone wants to get on their case, and that's because they've realised it's too late to stop. Yeah, too late to call them out, like to get on it. So they're just trying, like you said, right? TalkSport and TalkSport 2 have 3.3 million listeners a year combined. Yeah, doesn't say how many times them listeners listen, but let's say they all listen 10 times a year. Yeah, 10 times a year. That's 33.3 million listens a year. Let's say it's double that. In fact, let's say it's 5 times that. That's 150, 160 million listens a year. Yeah.
And there's no way that's happening.
5 months on a YouTube channel that's got 1 million subs, what Robbie's got. They can't compete. Why is it every time something big happens at Arsenal, i.e. Emery getting sacked, TalkSport and Sky Sports want to go and talk to him?
Exactly. I've said this for time, bro. You know what? You know when I first said this? When the whole Gary Neville thing started.
Exactly.
As soon as that started, I thought, okay, I see the ploy here. Because they have to discredit things like AFTV. So that when it comes on top, because it's going to come on top, TV's dying. It's coming on top. So they have to discredit these, what they perceive to be their competition. That's why, if you notice, Sky Sports are now trying to build up their Sky Sports football YouTube channel, their Sky Sports boxing channel. I've noticed they think they're slick. I see the play. They have to discredit people like AFTV because that's their competition.
The guy who done the Sky Sports boxing for the Logan Paul fight, the ginger-haired lad. Yeah.
Yeah.
he is on Football Daily, I think it is. I think Sky Sports own that channel. They bought that channel.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why he got the gig. Let's be real. He's just boring. I don't listen to him. I clicked a video the other day. I was like, it's him again. Bye. Because I don't want to listen to him. Right? He's probably a really nice guy, but he's not my cup of tea online. Yeah. I ain't going to sit there and start trolling him in the comments. Yeah. I just switched him off. I was like, oh, why are you here again? Right.
Can I just say, the guy who says that YouTube is dying, YouTube, Google's entity, YouTube, is their most profitable year this year.
Yep.
That's this year.
Go and ask.
You're wrong.
Go and ask Mr. Beast if his money's dying, bro. 27 million subs, and he's got probably about 10 of them in the last 6 months. 10 million of them. Yeah. And it's not dying. The thing is, right, the problem with these outlets like TalkSport and like Sky Sports, it has to be filtered. You can't swear, obviously, yeah? Right? Doesn't mean you have to swear when you go on a channel like this or like Robbie's. That's cool. But the thing is, some people will only go and watch the ones that do. So they miss the others. Like today, there's going to be 10 new faces on that channel tonight on fan cams. Nobody wants to watch them. They want to watch the drama, right? Now, that's just how life is. The fact is that if TalkSport and Sky Sports got rid of Jason Cundy scored 8 goals in his whole career, bruv. 8 goals. Why has he got a gig? Simon Jordan run a football club into the ground and then sitting there giving it the Bertie. Oh, I don't go because I don't like the owner. Right, okay, cool. So what if we all just stop going then? Yeah, what if we all stop going? A lot of our fans don't like the owner. Yeah, what, everyone's just going to stop going, right? And then they've got Jim White. I'm sorry, your claim to fame is wearing a yellow tie. It's as simple as that. And maybe they should do away with all these dry lunches that are dinosaurs. Yeah, who's the other one? Not Mike Parry. Mike Parry's actually quite funny.
Adrian Durham.
Adrian Durham. He's a clown. Who's the other one? Danny Kelly. Danny Kelly was on the radio before I was born. He's still on the radio. Do people genuinely care what he's got to say? Why don't they get rid of people like that and go and get some more up-to-date, modern, social media-sided people? Yeah. And I said this the other day on a stream. If you go and give Robbie a show on TalkSport, it'll get more listeners than any show on TalkSport. Give Expressions a show on TalkSport, it'll get more listens. Go and give Goldbridge a show on TalkSport. Do it all on Sky Sports as well. Their views will go through the roof again. Because people want to see and hear from them people, right? At the end of the day, like exactly, Abuba7 says Darren Goff's on it. Why? Why are you sitting there talking about football? You were a cricketer, mate.
You're a cricketer.
I want to hear what you've got to say about football. Yeah, you were a cricketer. Very good one, by the way. Yeah, Andy's from MK. Well, just outside MK, a nice little village outside MK. But why does anyone want to tune in to hear his thoughts on football when he's an ex-cricketer? Do you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares.
Sam, he's not been arrested. People, for some reason, like trolling the chat room, spamming the crap out of it, saying the head of the fan base has been arrested.
In the comment section, it'll get loads of likes from other virgins.
Yeah. He hasn't been. He hasn't been.
No.
They've spammed it about 80,000 times, like we ain't seeing it. It's only because we're not fussed by it, we're just allowing it to happen.
But this is the thing, like Bad Banter says Kroenke is the real poison. But this is the thing, when we were 22 unbeaten, that man's name was never mentioned. It's only because we're doing crap again, it's Kroenke's fault again. And exactly. I'm not having a dig at you because I know you watch all my streams, brother, and I appreciate what you're saying. But at the same time, Kroenke's invested or freed up 140 million quid in the summer. Kroenke don't pick the players. He don't get Aubameyang jogging around the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not backing him. I'm not saying I want him here. I'd love him to fuck off. But at the same time, to stick it all on an owner is just laughable. Them players today, not only today, but other times as well. How many times in that first half, in that last 10 minutes of the first half, did I dig Aubameyang out and say he's just stood still? He's not pressing. The whole of that last 10 minutes, bruv, of the first half, yeah? How's that his fault? How's that Kroenke's fault? Yeah? Kroenke's paying him 190 grand a week to run around and win football matches. And he was jogging for most of that game. Yeah? And that's not his fault. Yeah? I'm not backing him. I'd love him to go, like I just said. But at the same time, people divert their attention to the wrong things and the wrong issues at the wrong times. Yeah, to get Kroenke out would have been whilst Wenger was here. Do you know what I'm saying? Get both of them out.
That's true.
It's gone too far now. Then Emery comes in. Then it's, oh, Emery out, Emery out, Emery out. Yeah, I jumped on that after Palace. I gave it longer than most, right? But now, when he's now gone, have the performances really changed under Freddie? Because that was crap. Against West Ham, apart from 9 minutes, we were crap. In midweek against Liège, we were crap. Against Norwich, we were crap. The performances haven't changed. So was it really Emery's fault? It's the players. Yeah, them players are way in their comfort zone. They're all multi-millionaires. They don't give a toss. The only one who ran around and gave it a go today was the youngest player on the pitch, and that was Martinelli. And that is embarrassing, mate. And he was from first whistle to last whistle of that game, running up and down that channel, trying to get the ball back and trying to do something. Yeah, and you've got a player like Aubameyang on 200 grand a week nearly, trotting around the pitch. You've got Ozil coming off kicking water bottles like a pussy. Yeah, maybe you should try kicking a ball better, bruv. Yeah, you're on 350 a week. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm just sick and tired of fans getting told you can't have an opinion, you're toxic. I couldn't care less. Do you seriously think any of these players are sitting watching my videos? And if they are, I hope they are, they all need to fuck off as well. Yeah, they do. You know, when people blame Robbie's channel, Aubameyang, Laka and Gabriel Martinelli all watched that and have all put video and all like got involved with it. Yeah. Ian Wright, ex-player of the club, goes on it. David Seaman's been on it. Ray Parler's been on it, even though he's sitting there mugging it off the other day. And then as soon as Robbie brings in the show, oh, you're right, Robbie.
Yeah.
Mug. Absolute mug. Rob, yeah. And then 2 days later, he's mugging him off again.
Sorry.
Yeah. Try that energy to his face. Like, these people, man, like, he didn't expect Robbie to ring up. That was funny, man. He was shook, bro. He was like, his voice, dickhead. Absolute clowns, these people, man. And like, this is the thing, Kevin Campbell's on it. Yeah, Kevin Campbell would walk into this team now as the best player.
Yeah.
Right, Ian Campbell up front, mate, would score more goals. Yeah. Put Seaman in goal would be better. Although saying that, Leno's been decent the last couple of games. But I just think it's just mad. Like, everyone looks for an excuse apart from the real reason we're doing crap. The real reason we are doing crap is because them players are fucking shit. They are shit, overpaid pansies. Yeah. And that comes back to the manager and the board who brought them for stupid amount of money. Not just the manager, Emery, but Wenger. A lot of these players are Wenger's players. Yeah. Also comes back to Gazidis. He ain't getting away with it. And it comes back to the board as well. And too many errors across the board and filtered down over the last 10 years are why we are so shit. But fans don't want to say that because they want to protect Daddy Wenger and his legacy. Yeah, his legacy is what we're in now, mate. Yeah, another 5 to 10 years of absolute crap because of him being greedy and staying too long. There we go. That's my rant.
All right. Do you want to do a last couple of comments on it before we head up out of here? Hello? Jimmy?
Yeah, man, go on.
Last couple of comments. All right. I saw a couple on there.
Gary says, no passion in the Arsenal team. Sad to see. Bruv, there's been no passion since the Invincibles.
Ozil walking for 60 minutes, just jogging and watching the ball. Can't even tackle from Ramesh Singh.
Stop living in the past, JK. I don't think it is the real JK, but I'm not living in the past, mate. I'm just being straight up as to why we're in these issues, from my opinion. It's been an accumulation for the last 10 years. So, yeah. Hesami says, you on the booze again? Yes, how dare I have a drink on a Sunday? How dare I?
JK Lee, are you in McDonald's? Why would that be McDonald's? What McDonald's have you seen that looks like that?
You change your opinion as much as a hooker changes her knickers. Well, that's probably none, mate, because they keep the same pair on all night and go and rag out 7, 8 man. Yeah, so I don't get your point. All the players were walking, stop scapegoating Ozil. No, I won't. I'll scapegoat him all I like. Martinelli wasn't walking. Pepe wasn't walking. Yeah, Saka wasn't walking. Smith Rowe wasn't walking. There's 5 I've named straight away. What are you talking about?
I love
Ozil was dead, bruv. Get over it.
I love this username. Who took my name? Need a manager ASAP. Who's running Freddie's career? Sorry. Sorry. Let me try that again. Need a manager ASAP. We're ruining Freddie's career. £2 donation. Thank you for that. Who took my name? Guendouzi is so overrated and done at this club. There's a club out there who would be willing to buy from us. I'd sell him in January. Really, you think Guendouzi is the worst problem we have?
Let me read this one. This is funny. Fern Gully says, so it's the players' fault and not Wenger. Yeah, who bought the players, mate? Did you not think before you typed that? Who bought Granit Xhaka instead of Kante? Tell me that. Who bought Granit Xhaka instead of Kante? Did Granit Xhaka just decide to turn up at Arsenal and say, I'm going to sign for you today? No, nobody had a hand in that. Yeah, he just rocked up. Come on, mate. Use your brain. Seriously. Big up my boy Pretty. We're so dead. Exactly. We are dead. We are dead. Had to walk out on the 85th minute. I'm surprised you lasted that long, bro, if I'm honest.
Yeah, me too, to be honest.
Surprised. Although saying that, I've only ever walked out of one game early, and that's when we played Man United, when they put 10-minute stoppage time up last season. As soon as that 10 minutes went up, I was like, yeah, bye. It's the only time I've ever left the ground early. Bye, mate. I ain't doing another 10 minutes of that. Smith Rowe done more in a few minutes than Ozil did in 60. Well, there we go, Beerus. But Ozil teams won't have it. Who gave Ozil that 350 contract? Thank you again. Wenger and Gazidis, masterstroke. And this is the thing. Apparently, the Cronkies and this and that love to be blamed for everything. Yeah. And they don't pump money into it. Well, they've pumped 18 million quid a year into a donkey. Yeah, an absolute donkey. I lost 100 quid on Arsenal. Wrong bet. Don't ever bet on Arsenal, Dave. George Graham is better than Wenger. Thank you. Somebody said it. Big up yourself, Axe Schatz. Hope we don't face relegation. Give the youth a chance. I think we should have. Who let Sanchez go and kept Ozil? Again, thank you. Ozil strolls off the pitch when we're losing and nothing's said about that. Well, it was here. It was said here, mate. But this is the thing. The golden boy will never be cussed by the fans because he's Daddy Wenger's record signing, the first record signing, which is why he gets a pass. And I've said it, and I said it at the time, that was a parting shot from Wenger and Gazidis by giving him that contract. Yeah, that was you want to get rid of me? Cool, we're giving him that. Yeah, I said that at the time, and I still back that now. At the end of the day, he's not even worth 350 quid a week. The geezer's been finished for years. You ask any rival fan what their thoughts are on Mesut Ozil, they'll all tell you exactly what I'm saying. But Arsenal fans are so deluded they can't see it because we've got Ozil. Yeah, what's he doing? Apart from walking off the pitch like a baby. I'm surprised he actually put so much effort into that. He might have chipped a toenail kicking that ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Torreira was terrible. Ozil was terrible, says CA, 100%. I would keep Saka at left back. You're a hater for Wenger. Listen, brother, I've seen life before him, mate, and he's killed my football club. I've said it for a long, long time. Yeah, this is a shadow of the club that I fell in love with back in the 80s. Yeah, it's a shadow of the club, and he's put us back 10 years. And I said it at the time, and I'm saying it again. And now people are starting to realise how shafted this football club is. And that's because of him and Gazidis and the people above him. Rickon says Aubameyang's lazy. I think on that note, we'll probably wrap this up. Let's do a live view count, 24,500, which, by the way, is on a 3-0 loss. And that's 20-odd thousand less than the win against Aston Villa. So we do profit off losses and wins. Yeah? Come on. And let's... Yeah, well, listen, if people want to sit there and call shit out, mate, we'll have it right, innit? 1,500 people watching. Do drive the likes up. Not even 500, man. That's a disgrace. Come on, man. Let's get it done. We're fully going to go onto Chig's channel and do player ratings in a second. So go and follow Guna Eagle Eye's YouTube channel. Subscribe to that. Link in the description. So are all of our social medias, including Instagram. Stop laughing after a loss, JK.
I assume that's a joke. I assume.
But there we go. But yeah, listen, thank you to everybody who's been in the chat today. Waiting for Hugh Wizzy's video tonight, says Jake. I'll be waiting for that as well. I love Hugh Wizzy, man. Big up Hugh.
I love his Tourette style.
Bruv, his quality, man. I put it up on the Instagram the other day when we lost the other week. I think it was to Sheffield United. I think it was. No, it was Leicester. He's walking around this kitchen and he found the measuring tape. He goes, he goes, Arsenal's problem stretch from here all the way over fucking. I was cracking up. He is proper funny. Really nice guy. I've met him a few times, man. Proper nice guy. He's a proper good YouTuber as well. I love watching his videos, man. But yeah, listen, guys.
I fully agree with him today because True Geordie was winding me up with some of the comments that he was making on his channel, and just like discrediting AJ's win. And Hugh Wizzy was the only real one on there trying to say, no, he gave my man a lesson. Like he boxed the perfect game plan. I was like, what you? Flip's sake, I can't watch this no
That's
more.
what I like about him. He doesn't get overpowered by Geordie or nothing, man. He just says what he wants. He always gets it out. Fraud gang and all that. Come on, big up, Ben. But yeah, listen, we're gonna look, Spurs 13's turned up right on cue. Come on,
especially after a win. Especially
when you come to gloat. See, look, this is toxic. Other fans are only coming to laugh at us. Yeah, it's embarrassing to the club. They should shut Lee Gunner's channel down. Get a life, seriously. Yeah, get over yourselves, man. It ain't that deep. But yeah, they got lucky, man. Stoppage time for Tongan winner. But listen, on that note, thank you to everybody who has watched live. I do appreciate it. Over 25,000 people now as well. So thank you very much. Go and subscribe to Chig. We're going to switch onto his channel in about 5 minutes. So all 1,300 that are still watching, go and get yourselves over there.
Yeah, I'll set up so you can go wait there. You'll be alerted as soon as we go live. I promise. Yeah,
man. I'll be back on Chig's channel in about 5. Thank you to everybody who's donated as well, especially Jonathan. My man fully done a week's wages in my chat.
I know, right?
Yeah, there we go. But yeah, listen, thank you very much, and we'll be back in 5. Laters. Chig.
Peace.